Hi everyone, PattayaOwl here. Swaddy cap, sabaydi mai. Hope you're well. Well, we're live, and it's the last live show before I get onto the plane, and that's next week in time for that first meet-up night at the cave, and I cannot wait. The suitcase is packed. I'm ready to go. Just a few more sleeps. And a big hello. Hope you're having a good weekend wherever you are. And I know we get people watching from all over the world, from Australia all the way through to Scotland and everywhere. Oh, Wolf, thank you, mate. Thank you very much for buying me a coffee. That will go into the Pattaya fund, mate. Very kind of you. £10, thank you very much, mate. For your first breakfast, well, and that first breakfast is likely to be at the Beer Garden on Beach Road. And I've got the comments up here in big for you today. Hopefully that's all right for you. Miko Jones, hello all. Good evening, hello there. Welcome to the live show. Rob Time, hello Owl. Is there a link yet? A link to what, mate? Papu Ponty 65, always good to have you on the live show, mate. Hello, Owl. Looking forward to your topics. Nice one. I tell you what, can't believe we've just started the live show. Just come on now, and already we've got 40 people on. A big hello. 51. Wow. If you could hit the like button, that'll really help the Owl algorithm. And that's it. The countdown is over. The Owl returns to Pattaya next week in time for that meet-up night on Friday. I can't believe it. Soy Art Deco, here we go. Absolutely. Welcome to the live show. Tom Robinson, I'm not going to give the exact date, mate, because there's a few weirdos out there. But yeah, I'll be there in time, all being well, for the meet-up night on Friday. But yeah. And I'm a little bit rough today. I'm a little bit hungover. I had a nice meal last night and a few drinks with work colleagues, so I'm a little bit hungover today. It was a cracking night. I tell you what, I had a rack of ribs, and they were the best ribs I've ever eaten. Maybe I'll try some ribs in Pattaya. AC Pats, I'm heading to Pats tomorrow night. Hope to meet you at the cave. Yeah, absolutely, mate. And by the sounds of it, there's going to be a fair few people meeting at that meet-up night at the cave on Friday, and I'm looking forward to it. And the cave have been in touch with me, and they are going to put on some food for us. And I have requested bangers from Time Bar, so fingers crossed they can sort that out for us. John Dolan, welcome to the live show, and if you can hit the like button, that'll be brilliant. Alright, I will get him ready to smash, well, I can't repeat that, mate. Family friendly and all that. Steve Kelly, how long before do you pack? Well, actually, I think the vlog I did on the packing video was a good couple of weeks ago. There it is. That is the official PattayaOwl small luggage, which is going to go into the cabin with me. Gunship is in the house. Hi, buddy. Not long now. A few sleep. Absolutely. And I hope you enjoy them burgers tonight, mate, with your rabbit food and sauce. We all know you like a bit of sauce on your burgers. Welcome to the live show, Gunship. Always good to have you here, mate. Mike, hi, Owl. Good evening. Or is it good evening wherever you are? What is the time wherever you are? Let me know. I know a few of you have said, could you do this time, Owl, because it'd be this time in Australia and this, that and the other. However, I have got work commitments and I do have to do the live shows around my main job. So as much as I'd like to do it at 9 a.m. UK time on a Sunday, I can't always do it. However, when I'm in Pattaya next week, there's going to be a few random live shows from probably bars and restaurants when I'm out and about. Yeah, so it's all packed now, Steve, mate. Mike, welcome to the live show. Gavin, hello, Owl. Are you excited for the trip? I am, mate. I'm really looking forward. There's so much to look forward to with Pattaya, isn't there? I mean, obviously the entertainment, that goes without saying. But just having beers with great music, amazing food, something as simple, easy for me to say, as having a foot massage for 200 baht is something I enjoy. Or a full oil massage, you know, for peanuts for 300 baht. All these things, I cannot wait. Not to mention, of course, meeting subscribers out there, doing vlogs, meeting other YouTubers. It's going to be a busy one, but it needs to be a holiday as well, right? So I'm not going to go around, as I said on my last video, like a crazy owl, and just doing everything at 100 miles an hour. I'm going to be chilled about everything. Brandon Sparks, hey Mark, have a safe trip. Thank you very much. And I think this will be the 5th time to Pattaya for the owl, and within 2 years. I think it's the 5th trip. Thai fan, can't wait to see you back in Pattaya, mate. Thank you very much. I can't wait to get on that platform and spread the wings. I'm very much looking forward to it. Sean McDyer, good afternoon, Owl. Good afternoon. Rob Time, oh, I meant a live chat with other participants. Okie doke. AC Pats, you ever checked out Hotel Amber, thinking of booking in next weekend? I have. I mean, the Amber Hotel, which I think's on Soy 21 off Bacau, you've got the Adelphi next door, is a big hitter. I've never stayed there. I've done a review on it. That is in the archive of vlogs. My mate Michael has stayed there in the past as well, and a lot of subscribers and viewers of the channel have stayed at the Amber, and it's a cracker. It's a really good one. So yeah, I would recommend the Amber based on what I've seen and what I've heard. Ricky, what's good, Owl? What do you think of the... I don't know anything about that, Ricky, mate. Welsh32, good to have you on the live show. I couldn't make it to Tyler, Mr. Owl, due to health. Never mind, better safe than sorry. Have a great trip, Mr. Owl. Yeah, and I hope things get sorted, Welsh32, mate. Of course, when you're considering a trip to Pattaya, you have got to consider everything, haven't you? You know, health, finances, being able to get time off work, all of that stuff. Rob Time, I might be heading out soon myself. Got back in July. Be a few nights for me in Nana Plaza first, then Pats, and then Hua Inn. Well, why not? Treat yourself. You know, you can have a cracking night at Nana Plaza. That's my favourite place in Bangkok, between, say, Soy Cowboy and Nana. I can definitely have a good night in Nana Plaza and not have to leave the complex until the end of the night. And then Hua Inn, of course, you've got Soy 94, I think it is, Soy 80, Soy Billabat. And on the last trip, if you like, or the attempted move over the 2 months, at the back end of that, I got to Hua Inn, and that was a special visit. And the nightlife's good. It's a lot quieter, but you know what? You don't need loads of people there to enjoy yourself. So, AC Pats, look up your bangers. The owl is back in time. Lock up your bangers. The owl is back in time. Absolutely, mate. I can't wait. I won't be having them every single day, but I can't wait to get to Time Bar. I mean, for 129 baht in OK Metro, one of the best bangers in Pattaya. And I know I got a lot of stick for that video where I went round all the different places and tried a banger, but I also got a lot of people who enjoyed it as well, so you can't please everyone. Tom Robinson, how many people are you expected meeting at the cave? See you Friday for a few beers. Yeah, nice one, Tom. I don't know. It's hard to predict. I mean, if we go off previous figures, so on a shit night, if you're looking at big numbers, then it was around about 6, and that was at Songkran. But it's still, you know, I appreciate anybody that comes to a meet-up night. And then on an average night, we got around 10 people. And then on the highest night, we got 22. I've got a feeling this meetup night on the 3rd of October is going to be more than 22. I don't want to jinx it. It could just be the owl sat there with a plate of bangers on his own. But I'm pretty confident. I've had a few confirmations, which I don't normally get. People I know, people who are subscribed, viewers, friends are going to be there. So I'm going to predict anything between 22 and 30 people at the cave is my prediction. I might be wrong. Mike, Amber Hotel is really good. ATM, it's around £80 a night, I think. Yeah, obviously depending when you book. Mark Strawbridge, enjoy, mate. We had a night in Treetown last May. I'm back in March for my annual 5 weeks. Nice one, mate. And that's what I like about it. Speaking to you guys at the meetup nights, you all have different patterns to when you visit Pattaya. You've obviously got people out there living there consistently. You've got some people who do 2 trips, 3 trips a year. In Mark's case, 5 weeks per year. Some people go to Pattaya for the English winter. Let me know in the comments, what's your pattern? Dieboy Travels is in the house. Welcome to the live show. And a big hello to everyone. You know, if you can hit the like button, it will help the owl algorithm. And we see how many people we can get on this live show. The final live show before I get on the plane. And that's not tonight, by the way. Hope you're well, Dieboy. Hi, mate. I bet you're excited. I am. I can't wait. I cannot wait to get out there. And there's so much stuff I want to do. There's so many things I want to enjoy. Even as simple as having that chicken pad thai. I've been having quite a few chicken pad thais from the Thai takeaways. But it's just not the same. I don't know what it is. It's just not the same as the one at Eat Street at the Avenue. So, yeah, I cannot wait, really. Michael's in the house. Hi, Mark, from the Hamber. No swim pool at the moment until the 7th of October. I've cut my Candy Club visit short tonight, mate. LOL. Well, good to have you on the live show, mate. I hope you're having a good time. Looking forward to catching up with you. And that's a fair point from Michael. So there is something going on with the swim pool until the 7th of October at the Hamber Hotel, where it's not in use. So if that's a deal breaker for you, I'll leave that to make your own decision. But I think for Michael, they've offered him some of the perks to compensate. But for some people, that'd be a deal breaker. I mean, I don't care about swimming, but some people do. And of course, you can use other pools. But it's nice, I guess, isn't it, to be around the pool in your own hotel. Soy Art Deco, it's 1 a.m. where you are. Gavin, Pattaya is the best city in the world. I agree. It's the most fun, isn't it? That is for sure. Rob time, foot massage, yeah, right. Well, there's a time and a place, mate, is what I've learned. Is some nights you just want to have a foot massage or a certain point in the day. It's not all about the full-on oil massage. And I'm sure you get that. I mean, there is sometimes you just want to have your foot massaged. Well, maybe you're doing a little bit of editing, in my case. That's what I do. Get your foot rubbed while editing a vlog for the PattayaOwl viewers. Mike, same time as you, mate. I got 36 days and I'll be in Pattaya. Nice one, Mike. Thai fan, there's only one PattayaOwl, walking along, singing his song, walking in an owl wonderland. Thai fan, I love that. I absolutely love it. James Wallace is in the house. Welcome to the live show, mate. Owl, to celebrate your imminent return, let's all make predictions for your trip. I predict you will have 4 back-to-back benders before your first night out, first night off the sauce. What does everyone else predict? Good question, mate. Is the owl going to be able to do night after night for 14 nights or whatever it is? I don't know. What I've learned from previous experience is I can have one big blowout followed by a soft day where I have to have a lasagna and a milkshake to recover. The body tells me. Unfortunately, I don't have the decision to then go straight back on it. I know a lot of guys can do that. I can't always do it. If I have a kind of lightish night, I can have another lightish night. But if I'm having a massive blowout on LK Metro, drinking 15 to 20 bottles of Singar, I ain't going to be able to do that the day after. But the good thing about Pattaya, there's so many things to do. Pocket Power, how many football teams do you support? Or do you just like the shirts? I just like the shirts, mate. I don't support Paris Saint-Germain, whatever. But they were 450 baht from Mike's shopping mall. So when I go again next week, I'm going to be going straight there. Not immediately, but, you know, within day 1, day 2. And I'm going to buy 3 or 4 new shirts because what they do is they bring in all the new shirts for all the teams, and it's 450 baht. What's that? Roughly a tenner for a shirt. Steve Kelly, do you pay for a lounge at Heathrow or drink in the airport bars? So whenever I've flown business in the past, and that's not the case, the lounge has been included, where I've gone in there, had a couple of beers, had some curry or whatever it is. But when I'm not and I'm flying economy, I do just tend to find some kind of whatever restaurant and have a meal and a beer there. So yeah, I won't be in a lounge, I don't think, for this coming flight next week. Typhon, I have a bone to pick with you, though. No live streams in ages. LOL. I get in. Need to prepare for the trip. Enjoy it, mate. We'll be there in November and January. I booked twice. Couldn't resist. Absolutely, mate. When you say no live streams for ages, well, no, from the UK. I mean, the live shows are going to be from Pattaya from next week for the couple of weeks. And then we'll pick them up again in the UK after that. And of course, I've got another trip to Pattaya in January as well. But it's all about the October trip. And it will be from now until it's done. And then it'll all be about the January trip. I'm trying to keep up with all the comments. What I don't want to do is just skip all the comments and go to the most recent one. I want to try and address everyone, but I will try and go through as quick as I can. But if you can hit the like button, that'll really help the owl algorithm. Paul Oatcake 1972. Will you be visiting Soy 7 on Sunday? I'm on a David Strachan video on the Thursday night save trip. I will be going to the A7 DJ bar on the Sunday. I will be there. Yes, I can confirm. Ricky, what's your budget for the entertainment? Well, to be fair, mate, £2,000 is my budget for the entertainment over 2 weeks. Doesn't mean I have to spend it all, but that is the plan. £2,000 plus my flights and accommodation brings me in around the average budget for a trip for 2 weeks, which is about £3,000 in total. I generally can't do it much less than that. James Wallace, prediction 2, the Owl will scout out locations for the potential Owl Bar as a thought experiment. Well, I'm liking these predictions, James, but I think the chances of the Owl opening a bar with 0 funds are very low, but interesting thought process. Damon, welcome to the live show, mate. Always good to have you here, and thank you very much for offering for me to park the car at your yard. Very kind of you have to do, Mark. Have a safe flight and a tip-top holiday. Don't forget to do the entry form before you leave the house. I won't. The entry form will come part of the vlog that I'm going to do, so you can you'll see it all. You'll see me doing all that good stuff that needs to be done before I get on the flight. Because, of course, the first vlog will be the travel day vlog, and filming will start next week on that one. And it'll include the Best Western, where I'm there for one night before the flight at London Heathrow, just so I can get up out of bed and go straight to the airport rather than having to travel down on the day of the flight. James Wallace, prediction 3, Bang Chang trip won't happen. The Owl will fully intend to, but not get around to it. It's something that worries me, actually, that, James, to be fair, mate. It does worry me, because Bang Chang is great, especially for an afternoon session from, say, 12 o'clock until, say, 5. I've always stayed over in Bang Chang because it's like a tenner, 500 baht or something for a room. But then it does mean leaving Pattaya. But I think it'll happen. I think the trip to Bang Chang will happen. Will it happen in the first week? I don't know. I think there's more chance of it happening in the second week, but we'll have to see. And Michael, just going back to Candy Club, mate, cutting your visit short to join the live show. How is it in Candy Club? Is it as amazing as it's always been? Is it as rammed as it's always been? I'm looking forward to going back, mate. Can't wait. Thai fan, okay, I will rate these in order, best to worst, in your opinion. Bars, Thai-friendly, nightclubs, massage parlours. Massage parlour, yeah, they're decent. Bars, nightclubs, and probably Thai-friendly last, mate, to be honest. Nom Yai Inspector, welcome to the live show. Always good to have you on. Papu Ponty 65. I am 33,000 feet above the Atlantic returning from a trip to Paris. Got in-flight Wi-Fi so I can be present in the live show. Always fun. Well, this will be the second time we've had somebody at 33 or whatever thousand feet watching the Owls live show. So much appreciated. Alpha Interactions, I go for my birthday in July for 2 weeks. I go for 2 weeks in October. And then I go for 2 months, December to January. Wow, well, that's interesting. So a couple of holidays and then a longer version. Keith Kelly, hi Owl from Ireland. Hello, always good to have you on the live show. Thai fan, do you have a routine ahead of flying out to Pats? A movie, a song, a ritual? Well, just make sure I'm always on time, get through security, get into the comfort of the lounge, have an awareness of where the gate is, if that's up. I like to know, so then I position myself in the area around the gate or within 5-10 minute walk. I don't want to be 45 minutes from the gate. And then that's pretty much it. I'll go on YouTube, I'll maybe watch some videos, do some editing, do some filming in this case for the travel day vlog. And then on the actual plane itself, if I can sleep, I will. I can't always sleep, even in business. Lying it down flat, I can't always sleep. Is I will watch a movie, and there's some cracking movies. There's some, I can't remember the one I was watching last time. But yeah, some really good Hollywood movies. If I can watch that, watch a couple of them, and it takes half the trip away. Farang Travels is in the house. Welcome to the live show. Hello, everyone. Gary O'Neill, see you in Pattaya, mate. Going on Tuesday, flying to Bangkok. Hua in first, Pattaya after, catch up in Treetown, LK Metro. Yeah, nice one, Gary, mate. And of course, we've got the meet-up night, as I keep saying, on the 3rd of October, but there's also one on the 10th of October as well. So there's a couple of meet-up nights on this trip. So it's I think the first one's potentially going to be busier. I don't know. They're hard to predict. It is what it is. We're quite laid back. We go there, we have some beers. Whoever turns up, turns up. And what I like about the meet-up nights is you talk to each other. You guys have got a lot in common. I just kind of mooch around the groups while getting pissed. And you guys are talking to each other. So I do love that about the meet-up nights. It's not like the Owl stood on a stage doing a speech. New Scotland lad. Hi, I will hope you're okay, my friend. I'm good, mate. Yeah, really good. A little bit hungover. I had a few drinks last night and a nice half rack of ribs. But yeah, I'm feeling rough. And you can always tell when I'm feeling rough because I crave a lasagna, which I've had. I've had a microwave lasagna from Aldi for tea. Not the healthiest. But I just needed something a bit stodgy. And I've got my cup of tea. I've got my bottle of water. And just in case I start flagging, I've got a pack of Smarties just to keep me going. To be fair, you guys are enough to keep me going anyway. Gunship, what's your first meal going to be in Pattaya? Well, it's going to be a brekkie at the Beer Garden, soon followed by a chicken Penang or a chicken pad thai that afternoon and evening. And if I can, I'm going to try and get a brekkie in the morning, a chicken pad thai for lunch, and then an evening chicken Penang, maybe at the Hippie Cafe in Pratumnak if I'm that way. I probably won't be that way on the first day, but I can get a Penang anywhere. And even the Robin Hood, they do an amazing chicken Penang. Yes, it's not the cheapest. It's not 60, 70, 80 baht. It's probably about 200 and something. But it's a very creamy, almost a darker sauce. So, yeah, good question, Gunship. It's going to be them 3 dishes on day one. I've waited long enough. It's been nearly 5, 6 months or something? May, June, July, August, September, October. 5 months since I was last in Pattaya. AC Pats, you planning to take part in any Gent Club bar crawls? Well, I don't know. I mean, if Webby's got one going on, I'll join that one. I'm not sure if there is or not. I don't tend to go on a lot of bar crawls, but I will go on Webby's if he's doing one. But again, I don't know. I'm going to meet up and have a beer, and if there's a bar crawl, then I'll jump on that one. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of doing loads of bar crawls. I don't like look around for every single one to jump on. Because, of course, you don't always need to. There's enough going on in Pattaya. Sometimes it's good just mooching around the bars on your own. Rob Time. Oh, by the way, have you ever used Utapio Airport? I did. There was good deals there from Dubai, Fly Dubai. I haven't, mate. No, never tried that. Of course, I've flown to Dubai via... Dubai on the way to Bangkok, connecting flight with Emirates, and that was amazing. Quite a good stop-off, really. Non-Yai Inspector, I predict 2 all-day sessions, then evening after that. Potentially. The Owl is not claiming to be a super full-on drinker, you know, a bit of a baby after a night out. I want lasagna, I want a milkshake, I want a day to recover. But that doesn't mean you can't still go out there and have some fun. You don't need to be completely wasted to have fun. Mark Strawbridge, Mark, I'll never go in May again. My last 3 weeks was a washout. Do you think Amarin should... I don't know what that means, mate. But, yeah, I don't know what that means, mate. New Scotland Lad, Pattaya is a fantastic establishment full of many things to focus and enjoy. Well, this is it. There's so much to do. There's so many people to chat to. There's so many nice food to eat. Thai Fan YouTube has been recommending me your past videos, so I've been looking through them. Yeah, and I think there's a good... I think in total there's like a few hundred videos. They're not all vlogs. That's a combination of shorts, live shows. But it's funny. I've had a quick look back at some of them, and we're only 10 months old as a channel, and it feels longer. Definitely feels longer. But looking back at some of them original videos in January this year, when I've included a lot of them on the highlight videos that I've released, it just brings back so many great memories. You know, when I'm speaking on the camera saying, "Oh, we've got 500 subscribers, and it'd be amazing if we could get 1,000 before the end of the trip," and all of this stuff. Really good. New Scotland Lad, Owl. Where's that gone? Owl, are you going to upgrade your car when you get back to England? I'm not, mate. I'm very happy with my Audi A5. It's a 2016 plate. It doesn't need to be fancy. It's within 10 years old-ish. I don't need anything newer than that. I love it, in fact. It's a 2-litre diesel, and it gets me around. And, of course, the TT's gone, by the way. I've mentioned that on a recent vlog. Bangkok Bounce in the house. LOL. And Jenks. Wow, I tell you what, we're getting a turnout. We've got almost 100 people on. If you can hit the like button, we might even get some more. So, yeah, busy one tonight. Jenks, yes, the Owl, not long now. That's right, not long at all. Literally, the meet-up night is on Friday. I'll be flying out just before that. And I can't wait. Bangkok Bound, hello Owl, welcome to the live show. New Scotland Lad, 2,000 for 2 weeks, roughly 6,000 baht a day. Nice budget, I think so. And of course, some people will spend a lot more than that. Others will spend a lot less. It really is relative. But for what I need, the singars, the food, my entertainment, I don't need more than £2,000 for a 2-week trip to Pattaya. And every day I'm not going to be spending ridiculous amounts or even the same. There might be a little blowout, and then the next day it might be a lot less. James Wallace, I'm loving these predictions, mate. Prediction 4, in the second week, the Owl will vlog the Soyber Cow hangover drip cure to test its efficiency. Love it. Thank you, mate. New Scotland Lad, Owl, do you think tourism are dwindling to Pattaya? Do you think Vietnam could be on your radar soon? No, never, mate. It's, of course, I'd like to see other places at some point in the future. such as Cambodia, having a night there. You've got like the Philippines. You've got all these other places. Because I've only really ever done Beijing and Hong Kong 4 times, which is amazing, by the way. Have a night out in one try, that's worth it. But I haven't seen some of the obvious ones you think I would have seen, like Cambodia, Vietnam, the Philippines. But in terms of them replacing Thailand and Pattaya, never. And Pattaya will be my main destination. It's got everything I need. You know, tourism will go up and down depending on what's going on in the world, and human behaviour changes. People go through phases, and it's quite natural. But you know, it doesn't matter to me how many people are in Pattaya. Of course, I want it to be busy for people who've got bars and businesses, and I want Thailand to do well. But yeah, it's not going to affect my decision. I'm not going to jump ship to Vietnam. Jonas is in the house. Good to have you here, mate. What's up, PattayaOwl? Michael Davis is just as good, but our favourite hostess is no longer there. But, oh, that's a shame. I mean, she was very, very funny. But that's good, mate. Have you had a few nights in the Candy Club, mate, or have you just had the one? I think you've been there a few days now. I'm looking forward to joining you. Jonas, you soon go there. Woohoo, absolutely. I can't believe how quick it's actually come round. It's gone so quick. Typhon, living there is tempting. I think you made the right call now. Tourist works better, especially as we have something to look forward to. Well, this is it. I think being able to earn money in England, however you earn it in England, you know, if that be your own business or working for a company, and then being able to spend that money in Thailand is very special. Oh, someone's done me buy me a coffee. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. £10 for the Pattaya Fund. Amazing. Being able to spend your money in Pattaya, having earned it in England, is what's going to work for me. And I was chatting to a lady at the Thai takeaway the other day, and she does that. She earns her money selling great Thai food in England and then spending it on trips to her family in Pattaya, and that kind of works. I mean, it'd be different if you could earn real decent money in Pattaya, but I don't think I possibly could. Farang Travels, are you packed already? I am, mate. So the case is packed. I'm ready to go. I've got a little bit of money in my wallet. I've got my passport. I've got my destination Thailand visa, my 5-year visa with 4 years and something left on it. And I'm going to do my arrival card online at the airport, in the hotel the night before. So yeah, I'm organised. I'm ready to go. Stephen Cafull, welcome to the live show, mate. Always good to have you here. I am a little bit behind on the comments. I'm working through them as quick as I can. Thank you to everyone that has jumped on the live show. If you can hit the like button, easy for me to say, it will really help the algorithm. And of course, a few hundred of you, sometimes a few thousand, depending, watch the live show afterwards. So a big hello if you're watching this on repeat. Typhon, catch you soon now. I'm going to keep the stream running. Yeah, safe trip. Can't wait for the vlogs and live stream. We live in it through you. Thank you, mate. Kind words. Really appreciate it. And yeah, look forward to making the vlogs as well. And of course, for you guys who have been watching the channel from the start, I don't go out looking for content. I literally just film what I'm doing and sharing that with you and showing you the most amazing city in the world through the eyes of the owl. And sometimes that does include starting with a banger, with a breakfast. It is what it is. I'm going to try and get more of the evening stuff in. Obviously, I'm not going to put it in people's faces or walk down Soy 6 because YouTube would strike me or whatever for that. But I am going to show you me in the evening enjoying beers and all that kind of good stuff. So, Stevie D, hi mate, how are you? I'm good, mate. Good to have you on the live show. Hopefully we can have a beer, mate, in Pattaya next year. That'd be good. Hope you're well. Jonas, you're not staying to December by any chance? I'm not, mate. No, it's a 2-week holiday. I've got work commitments back in the UK. So it'll be 2 weeks. I'm going to get as many decent vlogs out as I can. So there'll be lots of content for you. And then I'm back in January 2026. But it's all about this next trip. But yeah, I'm not staying till December, mate, unfortunately. Farang Travels, good to have you here, mate. Anthony, best Penang I've found is Captain's Guesthouse Soy Honey. Well, I'll check that one out, mate. I'll check it out. Squander in Asia. I stayed at the Vogue 2 weeks ago for a month. Stay, really nice place. Front desk staff of a attitude, but all good. Alex just supported the channel with £15. Wow, thank you very much. That will go in the Pattaya fund, in the beer fund, in the banger fund, whatever it is. Thank you, Alex. Much appreciated. You're spoiling me. Kyle Gibson, any meetups after the 5th? Yeah, so the meetup night on the 3rd of October and the 10th of October. Both are Friday at 8 PM at the Cave, mate. And then the January meetups will be 16th and the week after. Robert, welcome to the live show. Best of luck with the preparations. Many tells me that Pattaya is done, but where is better? I booked my trip as soon as I got home, going back in November. I've had a lot of people share their opinion about Pattaya. I mean, there was one individual who was trying to put me off Pattaya, yet he goes himself. I just find that's ridiculous. Thankfully, I've got a backbone and I know myself and I understand and I make my own judgment, not what people tell me. I mean, I listen to opinion. Of course we do. It's healthy to listen to people's perspectives and views, but ultimately you make your own decision. And this geezer was telling me, you know, Pattaya's finished, Pattaya's for losers and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but mate, you're there every 3 months. I mean, clearly you like it. So yeah, I can't be doing with people like that. I don't think Pattaya is done, far from it. Far from it. It's an amazing place. I think it's evolving. I think it's growing. And I'm looking forward to vlogging it for as long as I can. As long as I can. If that be 10 years, if we sat here on a live show in 10 years' time, looking back at all the vlogs, that's ideally where I'd like it to be. Mike, been 18 months since I was last in Pattaya. I'm going for 17 days, start of November, and I'm going crazy. Nice one, Mike. Look forward to it. Look forward to your trip. I'm sure you are. James Wallace, prediction 5. And I'm loving James's predictions, by the way. Thank you, mate. It's much appreciated. Prediction 5, the Owl will have only one night out at Walking Street. Interesting. And for you guys who know, I like Lucifer nightclub on Walking Street. And I like the cut-off for Soy Diamond, where you've got Windmill 1 and Windmill 2. The rest of it is not for me. But unless there's a live music bar on Walking Street, I'm pretty much going to follow my same pattern, I think. I think it might be more than one night, James, but that's a fair prediction. I think there'll be a couple of nights finishing off on Lucifer on Walking Street. Rob Time, where's that comment gone? Robin Hood is always worth a visit. Max is a good lad. I agree with both of them statements. I also like the Italian Thai place directly opposite the Robin Hood. Good pizzas. Never tried that. But my breakfast of choice is burritos at Hemingway's. I had a nice brekkie at Hemingway's. I think they got one in John Tien, but the one I had was soy honey, soy 11 at the bottom, joining onto Second Road. And yeah, I do like Hemingway's, but Robin Hood will always have a special place in my heart. That was the first kind of westernized restaurant that I went to when I first went to Pattaya in 2023, when I was all a little owl, not understanding where to go, what to do. And there's something about the Robin Hood, isn't there, that's just warm, comforting. Everyone's amazingly friendly, amazingly professional. The food that's coming out of that kitchen is first class, and then Max and the team are just awesome. And I've done a couple of live shows from the Robin Hood. Even though you're not meant to film, they let me set up in the corner, and I think I'll probably do the same again. In fact, the first live show was from the Robin Hood. Russell Thomas, welcome to the live show, mate. I'll be there at the end of November. Been a few times at this time of year, and it's been good as usual. Nice one. Bartbuzz Driver, I know you haven't been to Pat's much, but have you been in October before? It can be quite rainy. No, I don't think I've been in October before. I think I've been in January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, I don't think I've done October, but you know, the rain isn't ideal, especially if it causes flooding. But you know, I'm not going there for the weather. I'm not going to be sunning it on the beach. Stevie D, do you use Bolt Taxi? Can you pay with English bank account on Bolt? I don't think you can actually, mate. I'm not sure. I think I use Bolt for taxis if I don't ride myself around, and that usually just then defaults to cash. You might be able to set up your English card, but it'll probably cost you more. I've got my Bangkok bank account, which I'm going to be using, which I know you can use that in taxis and paying for all sorts of stuff. I have actually done a couple of things, and that is I do have a Wise account, which I've had. I use that to transfer money from England to Wise and then from Wise to my Thai bank account. But I've ordered a debit card for the Wise, which has arrived before the trip. I've got that in my wallet just in case I need the card, the Wise card. And I've also set up an account with the other one as well, which I think's Revolt, I think it's called. And I've requested a debit card from them as well, and that has arrived. Because I thought if I go over there and the Bangkok bank decides to... Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for the £5 there from Ladrabad Sheriff. Thank you. Much appreciated. That'll go in the Pattaya fund, mate. What I don't want to do is go over there with the Bangkok bank account and then they close it and I'm in a predicament where I'm just heavily reliant on drawing out cash. So I've got my Wise, I've got my Revolt, I think it's called Revolt, and I've also got my Thai bank account. So I've got 3 ways of getting access to money. James Wallace, prediction number 6. The Owl will declare John Tien the surprise of the trip, saying nightlife is close second to Soy Bacau. Interesting. These are predictions. I think some of the predictions, James, I will get to Bang Chang, I'm pretty sure. But you know what? It'd be interesting after the trip if we can look back at your predictions and see how many of them were actually right. For me to declare John Tien as the surprise of the trip, I've kind of done that before, actually. I mean, John Tien has definitely warmed on me. Am I going to say that the likes of Soy 7 and Rompo are up there with Soy Bacau? I'll keep open-minded, mate. I've had a cracking night in Spice Bar 2 on the Rompo and some funny drinks on Soy 7. Does that compare to Soy Bacau and Candy Club and all that good stuff? I don't know. Andy Suffolk, hi Owl, do you keep in touch with... I do, mate, yes. I do keep in touch and I do message and I'm going to have a beer with both of them, mate, absolutely. Alex Curtin, as an American living in the UK for over 18 years, I think it's time to leave and look to move into Thailand. Well, of course, I did the attempted move back in, when was it, March, very naively, thinking I could just earn money off YouTube. And the reality is you need to have more than just £1,000 a month. What I was thinking, I don't know. But I had a great 2 months. If I was to ever make the move to Thailand again, I'd have to be completely financially sound. I have rejoined the pension scheme. I have got a longer term plan, how I might be able to get out there, and that's knuckling down, earning the pension pot and saving and continuing to build the channel. But it won't be anytime soon. I've certainly been bitten and learnt my lesson. And I'm going to be joining live shows and podcasts wherever I'm invited. So, you know, I'm sure the guys on that will ask questions as well, and I'm all up for it. James Wallace, prediction number 7. On a live stream in town, the Owl will ask to suggest where he goes for the night. The live stream viewers will vote for the night on Soy 6. Sadly, it will be not vlogged. Thank you, mate. Yeah, the thing is with Soy 6, I mean... I did a walk up and down Soy 6 through the day when none of the bars were open, and YouTube said that's going to be like demonetized or whatever it is. So whenever Walking Street or Soy 6 is mentioned in the vlog or in a title, then it gets pulled. Which is ridiculous, really, isn't it? Gunship, that suitcase looks ready to go, mate. Absolutely. It's got the PattayaOwl logo on. I've had this for a fair few trips now. It's small. I can take it onto the plane, in the cabin, put it above. And when I get there, I can just go straight to immigration and out to meet Jojo. I don't have to mess around. I could not get the helmet in. So what I'm going to do is take the helmet in like a separate WH Smith bag and just hope they don't create an issue out of it. You know, what harm is a WH Smith bag with a couple of bottles of water and a helmet? We'll have to see. I'll push my luck on that one. MC Lovin's in the house. Yo, always good to have you on the live show. And if you could hit the like button, that'd be brilliant. I don't know how many likes we've got yet. If you can let me know in the comments, that'd be great. Papo Ponty 65 Owl, in one of your vlogs talking about once you get that desire you cannot shake it off about Pattaya. Well, I can tell you I have that seed in me and I'm doing my best to be there in January. Well, this is it, mate. It gripped me in 2023 and, you know, this will be the 5th trip, 5 trips later, over 20-odd thousand pound. And if anything, it's growing. The desire to go to Pattaya is growing. It's just an amazing place. And I've been all over the world. I've done, you know, amazing places. Hong Kong, New York, Spain, Benidorm, Tenerife, Lanzarote. Lots of places. And nothing compares to the freedom you get in Pattaya. It's a very, very special place. Right, I'm just going to refresh. I'll have a look to see how many likes we've got. At 46 likes. I think we can do better than that. I think we can get more. New Scotland lad, Owl Pattaya is definitely addictive. Thank you for confirming your absolute allegiance to Pattaya. I'm 100% in agreement with you. Absolutely, mate. So I haven't got any desire to go anywhere else to replace Pattaya. Of course, I'll visit other places. I mean, the plan when I was out there on the attempted move was when I got to the 6 months point, I was actually going to go to Cambodia to see it for the first time, to do that 6 month leave the country and come back in to get my other 6 months. The plan was to do that in Cambodia, and obviously that fell through as I only lasted 2 months and realised this was going in one direction with the lack of income. But nothing will replace Pattaya. It won't become the Vietnamese owl. It's not going to happen. Gavin, looking forward to seeing the upcoming vlogs. I've 90 days to wait until my trip. Nice one, Gavin, mate. Nomya Inspector, working, saving up for your trip. It feels like you've earned a good blowout. I think so, mate. I've knuckled down for 5 months. You know, I've managed to keep the channel going, doing live shows, doing vlogs from here. And now it feels the natural time to get on that plane with Thai Airways direct from Heathrow next week and make the return to the platform. I can't wait to make the return to the platform. That's one of the first places I'm going to be going. I'm going to be walking down that platform and you'll get to see it all. The Red Baron, backpack or carry on with wheels? Well, just a suitcase, mate. That's got wheels on, that'll do. Stephen Cathal, bought you a coffee, pints, mate, but it comes up as anonymous. Ah, right, nice one. Thank you, Stephen. I know previously when you've donated on Buy Me Coffee, it's come up as your name. But yeah, thank you. Much appreciated, mate. Lots of support tonight. And that'll all go in the Pattaya Fund. And it will be spent on entertainment. Let's face it. Alchemist, welcome to the live show. Hi at the light for the owl. Absolutely, we can get up a little bit. We've had, you know, around 100 people on the live show with 46 likes. I reckon we can get more. Jenks, 8 weeks. Yesterday, I fly out hopefully out the same time next year for one of your meetups. Yes. And what I'll do is I'll try and book my trips well in advance. There'll be vlogs in the build-up, and also the meetup nights. I'll give you as much notice as I can. I mean, this first meetup night on the 3rd of October has had plenty of notice and plenty of publication. Ricky, LOL, the Pattaya gatekeepers. AC Pats, anyone know any good month-by-month condos in Jontia and Pratumnak area? I tell you what, I was really happy with my condo in Pratumnak. What is it, 12,750 baht per month, around about 200 and something. In City Garden, Pratumnak, Cosy Beach. I love that place. Of course, it never quite smelt the same after I blocked the toilet with toilet roll on the first week. But it's a very special condo. Even though it was a small 34 square foot, I do love it. I don't like the guy who gave me a bit of abuse from the gym, though. Like, I was filming, but I was filming outside the condo, and he's there banging on the gym window, sticking his finger up and all this stuff, and I thought that was a little bit uncalled for. I didn't get him in the shot, but... Frank Travels, if you think Pattaya is good now, you should have been there 25 years ago. Yeah, I've heard that. It used to be really, 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 really good. But, you know, I'll take what it is at the minute and improve him. And Andy Jones, welcome to the live show. Pattaya is the greatest place on earth. And it actually is, isn't it? Where else in the world can you get an amazing massage for next to zero money? I mean, what we're talking, 200, 300 baht? What's that in your currency? A fiver? Roughly. And then amazing food like chicken and noodles, chicken pad thai, pork kapow for 60 baht. And then go out and have amazing attention on a night out, which you would never get anywhere in the world. It's just very special, combined with the views, the weather, the like-minded people, the ability to jump on a scooter and do what you... It's just amazing, isn't it? Freedom. Lee Allen, welcome to the live show, mate. Afternoon now. Good afternoon. Welcome to the live show. And this, of course, is the final live show before I jump on that direct flight in the next coming days. And a lot of you guys are asking when I'll be there. Well, the meetup night's on Friday, so it'll be just before that. Anthony, will the Owl ever go to a bar girl's village and film a movie in the village with a Pattaya bar girl? I don't know. I've never been to a village. I've never had a relationship and gone to the village. Would people want to see a village? Probably not. I kind of get a good feel of what people want to see on the channel, and that is Pattaya, Pattaya, and Pattaya. So. Farang Travels, a few emojis of the owl. Nomya Inspector, Robin Hood is good. It's top quality. It costs more, but you get what you pay for. And it really is. Even like, I mean, there's a few dishes I would have before the lasagna, right? I mean, of course, I'd have a chicken penang from the Robin Hood or a Sunday roast or a brekkie. But the lasagna... My days, if you're in Pattaya now, Michael maybe, or anyone, and you like lasagna, try out the lasagna at the Robin Hood. It comes in like this big, round, hot metal plate, and it's just mind-blowing. I mean, you might not be able to walk afterwards because it's quite heavy, quite stodgy, but I can't wait, even though I've had a lasagna tonight. The Red Baron, have you ever tried the 39 baht fried chicken place? Fried chicken with rice and egg and water lunch at the Rompo Market? I haven't, mate. No, I will try that, though. Best value in town. I do like the whole Rompo complex. I was introduced to that on my last visit to Pattaya, and I do like that whole complex. I had a great night in Spice Bar 2, thanks to Wayne. Thank you, mate. Awesome night. So yeah, I can't wait to go back to the Rompo. And who would have thought that? Who would have thought I would have liked John Tien and the Rompo? Because when I first went to Pattaya, I didn't even know of any of that. You know, I just stayed in Pattaya. Sorry, Diana, LK Metro. Whereas going back this time, having spent 2 months there earlier this year, I can't wait to actually get on the scooter and get to Pratumnak again and Cozy Beach and all these other areas that I fell in love with. Richard White, don't listen to the people who say it was better 30 years ago. They forget that they are 30 years older now and the girls don't show them as much attention. My 20-year-old son said it was amazing. Interesting. And, you know, if anyone wants to come back on that and say why Pattaya was better 30 years ago, you know, was it that you could get 60, 70 to the bat? Was it the entertainment's better? I don't know. I wasn't even, well, I was alive 30 years ago, but I was about 10. But yeah, let me know in the comments, you know, if Pattaya was better 30 years ago, why was it better? And, you know, to be fair, there's nothing we can do about it now. Pattaya is what it is today, which is, for me, amazing, and it's getting better. So if it was better 30 years ago, my days, it would have been off the scale. Foreign Travels, did they not freeze your bank account? No, not yet. I've got full access to the bank account. I can log in. Of course, like everyone is saying, they're going to freeze it and close it because I took it out on a tourist visa. At the minute, they're still, yeah, everything's still good. I can scan to pay if I wanted to, access my funds. They're even taking off their monthly commission of 15 baht. But I've got my Wise and I've got my Revolt cards and apps in preparation, as well as my wallet with cash in it. And of course, international credit cards, worst comes to worst. So I'm fully backed up in the event they decide to shut the Bangkok Bank app, which is a shame really, because when I was out there in when I was out there in March, April, May, I used it to scan for everything, and I want to do that on the trip next week. New Scotland lad, Owl, I think you're referring to Revolt. I think so, mate. I don't know. I'm getting confused with that one, but yeah, I think it is Revolt. Yeah, I think it is. I'm playing catch up with the comments. Bear with. Lots of comments on this live show. It's a really good live show. Lots of people on. If you can hit the like button, that'll really help the owl algorithm. David Webb, it looks like you're on the same as I was in August. Food was good, enjoy, Spad 92. Ricky, another alternative to ATM fees is to use Western Union. Yeah, I've never used Western Union, mate. I don't think I will, to be honest. But it's Revolt, by the way. REVOLUT. So I've got the app, I've got an account for both, and I've also ordered the debit card for both of them as well, which have both arrived within 24 hours. So I'm fully prepared. The plan is to use the cash that I've got in my wallet, to use the Bangkok app until it gets shut down, and transfer money from Wise to the Bangkok app. When the bank account gets closed, assuming it does, then I'll rely on the likes of kind of Wise, etc. So, Stephen J. Predenskast, welcome to the live show, mate. Been watching from the start of your channel. Keep up the good work. Enjoy your vacation. Much appreciated, mate. Love it. Love the support. We are 10, I say we, well, the channel is 10 months old. So we're still young and growing. And who knows how many people, how many views, how many subscribers we can get on this next trip. How many more owls we can attract to the live shows. Nomya Inspector, I've been going to Pattaya since 2008. I managed to go to other countries in the same trip as Thailand over the years. Nice one. I first went to Hong Kong actually in 2009, and that was amazing. Mr. Hill's in the house, Roddy Cap, 77 days till I arrive out. Nice one. It's for a lot of people, it's coming round very soon, very quick. Austin 1, Owl, are you still planning on joining NDTVI live show? Well, to be fair, even when I was over there for the 2 months, I'd pop in there for a beer on the Sunday, and I'll be doing that. I'll be in the A7 DJ bar, easy for me to say, on the Sunday from about 4, 5 p.m. And of course, yeah, if they want me on the live show, I'll jump on and say hello. Bangkok bound, I hope you had a great time. What will be the very first thing you will do in Pattaya? Good question. I think the first thing I'll do is get out the taxi with Jojo and offload the case at the Vogue. I don't think the room will be ready because it'll be early morning. So I'll drop the case off. If the room's ready, brilliant. If it's not, it's okay. And then I'll have a walk. I'll have a walk from Soi Lenki down Soi Diana, onto Second Road, through Mike's Shopping Mall, onto Beach Road, take a left, and have a nice walk down the beach or the front to the Pattaya Beer Garden, where if I'm hungry, I will get something from there. Probably a brekkie, but I might be feeling more like an early lunch, maybe a Penang. And we'll start things from there. I can't think of anywhere better to start it but the beer garden, out there looking at the sea, looking at the Pattaya sign. That's what I'll be doing. Craig, beer mount. What did you say? No, mate, and it's not like you to mention a comment from about another YouTuber, is it, mate? You were doing so well, Craig. And no, I didn't see that, no. Dave in Thailand, when do you fly out? Looking forward to the new fresh content. Thank you very much, mate. Next week, so the meetup night's on Friday the 3rd, so it'll just be before that. I'm not giving the exact kind of flight number and date because there is a few, unfortunately, there is a few weirdos out there, believe it or not. Seriously. I mean, I blocked a few, but there's definitely some weirdos. So I don't give the exact flight number and date, but I'll certainly plan to be out there for the meetup night on the Friday or the day before, so we'll just see how I get on. GCLDM, oi, currently in Tree Town, have a cheeky whiskey and coke, catch you soon, Owl. Nice one, mate. Looking forward to actually meeting you, GCLDM. Lots of talk on the live show, and comments and your support to the channel has been amazing. And I think you did, you messaged me earlier on. You were somewhere else before, weren't you? That was it. You was in Eat Street. I think you had a chicken pad thai. I think you dropped a comment on something before. So yeah, looking forward. I think you're going to have to introduce yourself as GCLDN, mate, and then I'll know who you are. Ricky, the bat is unfortunately getting stronger. Kev's in the house. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. GCLDN again. I went to the Big Buddha today. Got a foot massage, 200 baht, 100 baht tip. Went to Eat Street. I thought you did. 80 baht meal with a drink, and I can't say what else. Keep it PG, laters, mate. Nice one. And this is why we love Pattaya. My God, there's so much to do, isn't there? Oh God, I can't wait. I cannot wait. We're talking about days. Tim K 2646. Mr. Owl, good luck to you. OFC, I'm so jealous, but love to see your adventures there. I'm looking forward to bringing the vlogs. I'm looking forward to filming. Gunship, will you have fish and chai? Chai? Chips! This is the comments. It cuts off half the bloody word. Will you have fish and chips again? I'll tell you what, I had fish and chips today. The diet's going really well, by the way, guys. I've had lasagna tonight, and I've had chips and gravy for dinner. This is the problem. When the owl is hungover, he needs to turn to comfort food. So that's right, Gunship, I did have fish and chips today. No, I didn't. I had chips and gravy. Chips and gravy. I am going to have fish and chips in Pattaya, though. I will get to the point. Fish and chips in Pattaya. And I'll have it at Moggy's Bar again, just off Soi 15, just tucked away, isn't it? Not far from the Hideaway. That, so far for me, has been the best fish and chips I've had in Pattaya. So I'll be making a return to Moggy's Bar. Oh, Andy just supported the channel with £5. Buy me a coffee. First chang on me. Thank you very much, mate. Lots of support tonight via Buy Me a Coffee. Much appreciated. And it won't be a chang, it'll be a singar, if that's all right. Chang is a little bit, I say, too bitter maybe for me, but I will be having a chang, so it'll go in the Pattaya fund. Bangkok bound, it really was better 30 years ago. Why was it better, mate? John C, have a great trip and enjoy. Top time in Pattaya, Mr. Owl. Thank you, John C. Very kind of you, mate. Do love these live shows. Nomya Inspector, before the invention of the mobile phone. Anthony, when you was trying to live in Pattaya, what was your tipping policy? Did you always tip? Do you feel bad if you do not tip? For you to save a bit of money? Do you feel Thais pressure you to tip? I never feel any pressure to tip. I mean, obviously sometimes you get a ridiculous amount of change in different notes. You do wonder if that's to encourage you to tip. I've heard mixed things on the whole tipping thing. Some people say people get offended if you tip. Some people expect it. Generally, I'll be honest. I mean, I have tipped occasionally when I've had a great massage. I've given a little bit extra, because it's been a above and beyond massage. It's been really, really good. You know, the shoulders are almost mended. But I don't go out my way to tip every time. I don't know if that's right or wrong. I just kind of tip if they go above and beyond, and I want to. So, yeah, I can't claim to tip every time. I don't know if that makes me a naughty owl by not tipping. Let me know in the comments. Should I tip every time? But if I tip in every time, then everything's higher than the price on the tin, isn't it? I mean, I tip the girls, the ladies at the Eat Street, where they do the chicken pad thai. I tip them at the end of my trip, because they basically cooked for me throughout the whole 2 months. So I gave them a few $100 baht. So that was a tip. Again, I don't know. They seem to take it really well. I hope that wasn't offending them by tipping them. They seem really happy. They did all, you know, so... the Red Baron, 30 years ago, Pattaya was different, yes. But so was I. It does not compare, as all the places have changed. Phnom Penh and Sihanoukville has changed even more. And who is to say what is better? Interesting, mate. Interesting perspective. I'm just playing devil's advocate on that one. I mean, I wasn't in Pattaya 30 odd years ago. If it was better or worse, it doesn't change the present, where we are now, and the future. You know, of course, everyone would like it if you could get more baht for the pound. A lot of the establishments are probably more modern than they've ever been before, bigger. But does that mean better? Not necessarily. Sometimes you just need a bar stool. And it's the people that make the bars, isn't it? It's the people who make the holiday. So, you know, attitude of people working in the bars, has that changed? I don't know. After 2 years going to Pattaya and 5 trips, that's not enough experience, in my opinion. And when I speak to a lot of you guys at the meet-up nights, some of you have been going for 40 odd years. They're the people you want to have these conversations with. Tim K, 2646, Ace FX in London, rate is 41.52. I tell you what, I did change a few notes with Tesco, and with the club card, you do get just under 42 to the pound, which changing in England is not that bad. So, you know, I went on to like post office and they were offering something ridiculous like 39 to the pound. So Tesco, I've changed 360 quid to have in my wallet, against what I've done before and against a lot of my advice. My advice is to change your money in Pattaya, but for the sake of 15 quid, I've got some notes in my wallet. James Wallace, you will have no problems with the Bangkok Bank. The issue is exaggerated via social media reporting on a loop because it gets views. It's largely related to people suspected of fraudulent accounts. All right, mate. Well, we'll play it by ear. The account was taken out on a tourist visa. It's been used to pay for bangers and chicken pad thais. So hopefully they'll keep it going because I do like it. I'm very proud to have a Thai bank account, and I'm also very proud to have a Thai driving license as well. Farang Travels, Pattaya Beer Garden is awesome. I agree. Chris Desmond, welcome to the live show, mate. Hi, I will finally manage to catch one of your live streams. Have a great trip. Brilliant. I tell you what, tonight there's lots of people on. Some people have not been on for a while. People that are always on. A whole mixture of people, new, old, existing. A community of owls. And you all dropping comments. So I'm working through them as quick as I can for you. And if you just jumped on, if you can hit the like button, that'll really help the owl algorithm. And of course, if you don't know, I'm off to Pattaya next week. So if you've not subscribed to the channel, click on subscribe, do it now, and you can watch all the latest content, which is going to be Pattaya related. There's going to be fresh vlogs, including a travel vlog coming next week. There's going to be live shows every single week, maybe 2 or 3 a week. We'll have to see. I'm just going to ping on the phone and do live shows from all over the place. So it's certainly a channel you want to subscribe to if you're into Pattaya. Num Yai Inspector, my very first long-haul flight was to Hong Kong. I had a week there, then a week in Thailand. That's when I found Pattaya in 2008. I was blown away by both places, yeah. And so was I, mate. I mean, Thailand and Pattaya pips it. But if you ever get a chance, if you ever have to do a border run or whatever it is, go to Hong Kong, stay in Kowloon, and get the ferry across to Wan Chai for the night out, or stay in Wan Chai and have a night out. There used to be a bar there called Amazonia, and I've had some great nights in there. And of course, there's lots of entertainment. It's really good. But you'll need a bit of money. It's not as cheap as Thailand. Frank Travel says he's never had good fish and chips in Pattaya. Have you tried Moggy's Bar then, mate? James Wallace, you may like Hemingway's on Soy 13, opposite the old Bay Breeze, now the One Hotel. Yeah, to be fair, mate, I've had breakfast there. I've had a brekkie there, and it was good. Num Yai Inspector, I'm trying the Golden Ferret next time. I've still not been there. Yeah, of course, that's on Soy New Plaza, and that is a very good place. I had a breakfast there. I think the vlog that I made was when it was absolute thundering lightning. It was a thunderstorm that day, but I had a brekkie. But I've also heard they do loads of Western food, including like lasagna and all that comfort stuff. So, and that's Soy New Plaza, just off Second Road. James Wallace, I tip most of the time, normally 20 to 50 baht at restaurants, and grab fair dues, mate. I don't tip all the time. I have tipped before. I don't go out my way to tip. If it's a great service, potentially I will do. And I don't really use Grab. I use Bolt for everything, mate. Farang Travel says he always tips. Matthew, have you considered reducing the quality of your videos to point? Matthew, mate, I'm not going to comment on another YouTuber. I know some of you guys like to comment on other YouTubers, and as you know, I just crack on and do my own thing, do my own channel. And sometimes, yes, I do collaborations with other YouTubers as well, but I don't tend to comment on other videos, Matthew, mate. But yeah, feel free to ask a question about the owl if you like, or this upcoming trip. Austin 1, pretty good news. New Scotland Yard, can't wait for some fantastic content, Owl. You're the best. Thank you, mate. Kind words. I'm looking forward to doing it. And as you know, when I make a vlog, the way I make the vlog is just natural, and I just pull out the camera and I walk down the street and I'll just vlog what I see. I don't go out looking for content, and I try and interact where I can with the locals the best I can. Sonny Liston, I have been to Heavens Above, mate. Jason RN71, hello Owl, have a great trip and looking forward to your new vlogs. I'll be there with the boss in November. Nice one, mate. Good to have you on the live show. Austin One will be interested to see your review on the Vogue Hotel. Mixed reviews, but it seems excellent value. It does seem excellent value, doesn't it? You know, the Vogue, it's costing £20 per night. It's in an amazing location. I tried to vlog it last time and the reception people told me that I couldn't vlog. But this time I'm actually staying there, so I am going to vlog the room, and I don't think they're going to ask me to take down the vlog. So I'm going to do it. You're going to see inside the Vogue. I'm looking forward to it. And if it is as good as I think it's going to be for the money, I'm quite happy to have a potential base for the future around the Vogue. Because, of course, you straight out onto Soy Lenki, you've got Chomps, Hunger Pangs, Flame, you're on Soybecow in seconds. And, I mean, £20 a night. I mean, wow. We've got nearly 110 people on. This is, how long have we been going? An hour and 16. Well, I'm going to keep on. Hit the like button. It all helps the Owl algorithm. And good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. James Wallace, Grab is used for food deliveries. Ah, fair enough, mate. And I've never had a food delivery in Thailand. I've always just nipped on the Owl or the scooter and gone out there and got it. James Wallace, my Bangkok bank account opened on a tourist visa in 2016. I'm still going strong, no trouble. Well, this is it, and this is why I hope it doesn't happen. I mean, they allowed us to take it out on a tourist visa, so I don't understand why now that would change, but obviously things change in Thailand. And then you've got yourself, James, who's opened one back in 2016 on a tourist visa, and I bet they're not going to touch that, and I hope they don't touch that, mate. So it's a shame, really, but I understand they've obviously got the reasons. Anthony, I heard super rich inside Bangkok Airport is the best place to exchange money. Ah, fair enough, mate. I've never changed at the airport. I've never changed money at the airport. I always use TT currency exchange. I do get my SIM card or my package, my phone package from the airport, the green sign one. But I use the same SIM card, so it's just literally choosing a data package for the SIM. I like to keep the same number because my Thai number is linked to my line, and it's also linked to my Bangkok bank account as well. Nomyai Inspector, I stayed in Kowloon, got taxis into Hong Kong. Of course, you can just literally go over the bridge. I stayed in Kowloon, got taxis to Hong Kong. I had a couple of Chinese massages when I was out there. Yeah, it's a great place, isn't it? Really good. Coco Road, Owl, I love your charisma. You are a natural entertainer. Thank you. I enjoy it. I like the community we've got. Much appreciated. Skygirl84, good to have you on the live show. Have a fab holiday. Thank you very much. Mike is saying the Vogue is £35 now a night. I'm thinking about it for November. Well, this is it, mate. It changes depending on, obviously, when you book. I booked well in advance and the time in which, you know, if it's low season, high season. But at £20 a night, that's insane, isn't it? It's amazing, and I hope them prices continue. I know you say it's £35 there. Hopefully the prices can continue to be around the £20 a night, because I'll forever love the Vogue if it's good when I get there. Coco Road, Owl, have you ever fallen in love with a Thai girl? I haven't, mate. I haven't as of yet. I've not fallen in love. I fall in love with bangers, but not a Thai girl, no. Gunship, are you flying business class? No. The Owl is not flying business class. Have I done that before? Yep. I've flown business class with Thai Airways. I've flown business class with Emirates. And I've also flown economy with Emirates, easy for me to say, and economy with Eva Air. This time I'm flying economy with Thai Airways. And in January, I'm flying economy with Norse Airlines from Gatwick Direct. My days of business class are well and truly finished. this is all about getting an affordable, great value hotel, getting a great value flight, so that might be direct or connecting, but with low stopovers. That's what I mean by good value. It's not just the cheapest flight that takes you on a 40-hour round trip. It's about getting the best value, and that's what this channel is going to be about. I'm going to get the best bargains I can, flight, hotel. So why? So there's more to spend on the entertainment in Pattaya. That's the deal going forward. No more business class for the Owl. Dave in Thailand, have you remembered to fill out your Thai digital arrival card? I have remembered, mate. I'm going to do that the night before at the Best Western Hotel. Yeah, I'll stick it in on the vlog as well so you can all see the process. I'm sure it's going to be a doddle. Austin 1, Owl, does your DTV visa allow you to work in Thailand doing an online job? Could that be the way to move if you could find a role? As it stands, my DTV visa is for me to work for my YouTube channel, producing vlogs. It isn't to do any other online job as it stands. Potentially, but I've got no interest in doing any other job in Thailand. It certainly doesn't include working for a Thai company or anything like that. And when I applied for my DTV, I had to provide YouTube channel details, analytics, and also a portfolio of my videos to date at that point. So it's very PattayaOwl visa. And I wouldn't want to do anything to jeopardise that visa, even though I'm not making the most of it because I'm in England earning my money. It is a 5-year visa with 4 years and so many months left on it. And it's amazing. It really is. You know, you can literally go to Thailand, get a stamp for 6 months before you have to nip out and come back in for another 6 months. So in answer to your question, Austin 1, no, it doesn't allow me, as far as I'm aware, to just swap and change. It's very much the YouTube channel. New Scotland lad, Owl, the bank thing is about not having 800k in baht in your account for a retirement visa. I think you'll be okay. Hopefully, mate. I hope we sat here this time next year and I've still got the Bangkok bank account. I really do. Mark Strawbridge, have a great holiday, Mark. Avoid the drinks, Queens. My weaknesses. Gonna watch the Ryder Cup. Yeah, spot on. Thank you for that, Mark. Much appreciated. Mike, yeah, £35 is still really good. Of course it is when you compare it to, you know, Western prices. But, you know, I want to be getting this 20 quid a night. And of course, when I'm going in January, I'm staying at the Golden Sea Hotel, and that is £23 a night. Now, what I will say is if I really, really like the Vogue, really like it, and I don't know, I'm going to hold judgment, I will do a visit to the Golden Sea and try and see the kind of room I'm going to be in. I did do a hotel review on it, but I forgot. And I might even make a big call on that one and stay at the Vogue for the second trip, but I don't want to do that just yet. And I've also heard the Golden Sea is a really good hotel as well, and actually at £23 a night, it's worth it. JB, hi, I will just join the chat. Did you manage to squeeze your bike helmet into the case? I haven't, mate. So there is the case. What I'm going to do is I'm going to carry the helmet. I'm going to put it in like a WH Smith bag. And I'm just going to try and blag it through. Because before, I've had a suitcase and I've had a bag of WH Smith. And it's not been an issue. I stick a couple bottles of water in there. And I reckon I might be able to get the case, the helmet through. Because I want to take my open helmet to Pattaya because it's made to high standards safety-wise. And I know some of them I bought in Pattaya are not. So I do want to take my helmet out. But it won't fit in the case. So it's coming in a bag. Well, Sonny, mate, you know, it's what can I say? The entertainment, I don't remember most of it, mate, but, you know, I spend a good £2,000 per 2-week trip. So, JB, I'll answer that one, mate. Bozzy UK, Grab is great for taxis. Just got back from Pattaya, staying in the Hamburg Hotel. Can't recommend it enough. Fair play, mate. I mean, Grab is Grab, but I've always used Bolt, Mr. and Mrs. Bolt. And when I've done comparisons between Grab and Bolt, Bolt has always come out quicker and cheaper. Doesn't mean that's still the case. I mean, I've been out of Pattaya for 5 months. So who am I to say? I mean, next week I'll get Grab, I'll get Bolt, and we'll do a few comparisons to see. And if you've just joined the live stream, we've got 111 on. We're doing really well. If you can just hit the like button, smash the like button, as Elvis would say, that'll really help the Owl algorithm. And of course, next week, the Owl makes his return to Pattaya, and I'll be there for the meetup night at the Cave, 8 p.m. In Tree Town on the Friday the 3rd. Coco Road, mate, I just go with it. I just go with it, mate. I'm actually quite laid back. I'm quite laid back. So I just go where the night takes me. I'll ponder. I can often be found in the Candy Club, by the way. Feel free to come up to me and say hello. A few people have done that while I've been boogieing the night away. I've just heard, owl, owl. And I'll stop and say hello to anyone. Austin 1, I have stayed in the Eureka Lodge and Amber previously. Of course, the Eureka Lodge is on Soy Diana. Amber, I think it's Soy 21, isn't it, next to the Adelphi. Both amazing hotels, but checking early, both are up to £60 per night. That's a big increase from last year. You definitely pay more to stay at the Eureka, the Amber, the Amethyst, the Dubai. Of course you do, but they're a notch up than some of them, it's fair to say. Ricky, Owl, I'm based in Bangkok, best city in the world. Been living there for 5 years. If you're in town, I can show you some hidden gems. Nice one, Ricky. I mean, there's no plans to go to Bangkok on this next trip. But yeah, who knows in the future? I've done little bits of Bangkok before. I've definitely not experienced the proper Bangkok. I've done, I can't remember what it's called, is it? A sock, where you've got Soy Cowboy, Terminal 21, Nana, all the obvious places. But I've gone to Siam Shopping Mall as well, but I've not gone off at every single stop in Bangkok, gone to every single rooftop bar, to all the parks, all the suburbs, none of it. I mean, it'll probably take me 6 months to a year to get a real taste of Bangkok. So that's something maybe for the future. And, living in Bangkok, is that a better option? And then travelling to Pattaya for fun at the weekend, who knows? Would that help with discipline? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What do you reckon? Would you get bored in Bangkok, or actually living in Bangkok or in the suburbs of Bangkok, would that help stay in and not spend as much on the entertainment and then just make the 1.5-hour journey to Pattaya? Trevor Osborne, welcome to the live show. Hi, Mr. Owl. Have a great time. I know you will. I do the same. Beer garden first, as always, in Pattaya. About 12 midday, a beer and eats. Definitely, mate. Yeah, and I love it. I love sitting there in the beer garden. At the start of the adventure, at the start of the trip, at the start of whatever it is, and thinking, oh, wow, it's going to be the first night in Pattaya in a few hours' time. Coco Road, helmet could be used as a weapon. Now, you're not getting that on the hand luggage. Well, that'll be very disappointing then, if that's the case, mate. Patrick Daly, welcome to the live show. Where is Eat Street? Well, that is downstairs in the avenue. So you've got the Robin Hood upstairs, you've got Eat Street downstairs, and I believe there's a cinema there as well, and I've not actually been in the cinema. I've not watched a film in a cinema in Pattaya in the last 2 years, or ever, so that's something I want to be doing. Austin 1, I personally wouldn't risk it with the helmet. What happens if they say it can't come on board? That would be a nightmare. I think if they wouldn't let me have it on board, I could check in. I could check it in and just collect the helmet from the conveyor belt at the end. So I might be prepared to do that. It'll probably delay me by half an hour waiting for the helmet to come out. But I might do it. I want a proper helmet in Pattaya. In the 2 months I was there, I had this like 1,000 baht, so £20 helmet, and I can promise you there's no way that is protecting my skull. JB, just wear the helmet. The staff at the gate might be too shocked and scared to say anything. Coco Road, my friend, met his wife at the train station in Bangkok. Nice one. Well, that's what he says, but we all know. Well, who knows where he met him, mate? New Scotland lad. I'd live in somewhere like Udon Thani, then fly down to Pattaya every month. Wow, that would keep you away from the entertainment, wouldn't it? Mike, I'm doing 13 nights in Pattaya, then 4 nights at the end in Bangkok to say. Has only been Pattaya both times I went to Pattaya. No, fair enough, mate. Austin 1, have you tried the Nest on Soy Diana? Excellent breakfast and people watching. I have been to the Nest, mate, and it was all right. Yeah, I had like poached egg on toast. I actually don't have any bangers that day. Was it the best I've had? No. And surprisingly, it's not been one of my regular things. You think being the owl, you'd want to go to the Nest. But no, maybe I'll give it another try this time. Because, of course, it's a great location. It is great for people watching. It's at the top, or would you say halfway down Soy Diana? More top end, isn't it? And I know a lot of you guys love the Nest. Craw 81. I take my motorbike helmet on as hand luggage to Thailand all the time. Never had a problem. Fair dues. Sonny Liston, helmet protection is essential in Pattaya. I agree. Mark Strawbridge, Mark, send your helmet by post to your digs. Well, I don't think the helmet would make it in time, mate. I'm literally going next week. Ricky, I bought my UK helmet with me to Thailand Thai Airways. Bought it on a carry-on, no issues. Well, there we go. We'll just have to see. It'll all be vlogged anyway. A lot of you are saying you can take your helmet, it's not an issue. Some of you are saying a helmet could be seen as a weapon on board. I can see both arguments. I'm also prepared to check it in as a piece of baggage to ensure that I've got a proper, strong, solid European, UK standard helmet to protect my skull, which I know the one I've got in Pattaya is definitely not, you know. Right, let's see. Let's take a pause for breath a minute. That's a lot of comments. We're an hour and 32 minutes in. We've got 72 likes. If you haven't given us a like, throw us a cheeky one. It really helps the algorithm. And thank you to everyone who's dropped me a buy me a coffee. It's much appreciated. It all goes in the Pattaya fund. And you're spoiling me tonight. Oh, I've just received an email from the Vogue while being live to the Owls. So, booking.com, payment successful. We have received payment for your booking. So the Vogue Hotel, while on a live show, have now taken the full amount for the whole duration of the trip. Well, there we go. It really is coming round. Thank you very much for the buy me coffee, Andy. First Chang on me, as I said before, it will definitely be a Singar. I have tried some of the Thai beers. I've gone, you know, tried a Leo, tried a Chang, tried a Singar. I do like Tiger, but of course that's a Singapore beer, isn't it? By far for me, it is all about the Singar. But whenever I order a Singar, someone comments, you need to say it's a Sing. Which one is it? Is it Sing or Singar? If I say Sing, somebody says, what the hell is that? If I say Singar, people say I need to say Sing. It's like I can't win. I'll just have one of them. I'll just point in the future. Austin 1. Thoughts on the Las Vegas beer garden? Oh. Lewis has just supported the channel. £10. Get the first Pat's breakfast on me. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. You are spoiling me on this live show for the Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you. The Pattaya Fund is building. I think the Owl is going to be able to have a few brekkies and a few singers. Thank you very much, Lewis, mate. Ricky, where? No. Austin 1. Thoughts on the Las Vegas beer garden? When it started, it was very popular, but it's very quiet these days. Great aircon. I like it, mate. I really do like it. It's in a great spot. It's opposite LK Metro. You can sit in whichever bar you want. You've got live music. Is it my favourite place? No, but it's part of my evening. You know, I'll go in there for a drink. I'll then maybe go to LK, Tree Town, Candy Club, you know. So there's a lot of love from the Owl for the Las Vegas beer garden. If it is empty and you're out there in Pattaya, go in there for a beer. Because my understanding is there's loads of little bars in there and they're all individual businesses and they're going to need all the help they need if it is a bit quiet. So I might make a point of actually going in there and having a beer at each of the bars in the Las Vegas beer garden. If you could let me know in the comments how many bars are in the Las Vegas beer garden, and we'll make that a bit of a challenge. Can the Owl go around each bar and have a cigar? You know, if there's 15 bars, I mean, that could be 15 cigars. I think I'll be well gone by that point. Coco Road said it's sing. Anthony says sing. Ricky, what do you think of the Spaceship Hotel? Thinking of staying there next time? I think that's the big space hotel. I have done a vlog on that one. I mean, it's extremely impressive. You're on about the big blue one in Nuclear near Terminal 21. It's amazing. It's not the kind of area I'd want to be in, though. I mean, I have stayed in Nuclear at the JR residence, I think it was, or J-inspired residence, and that's decent, but you're getting taxis out of Nuclear, unless you're prepared to walk down Beach Road, which is a nice enough, entertaining walk. But as for a hotel, mate, the Space Hotel is awesome. It really is. But you'll be paying a premium price. You're going to be paying £100 to £200 a night or something like that, or somewhere in between. Whereas I'm paying £20 a night for the Vogue. So like 1 or 2 nights at the Space compared to 13, 14 nights at the Vogue. That's why I don't stay at the Space. But you get a lot of people there, a lot of tourists. You get people, a lot of families there as well, because it is that kind of hotel. Justin DXB, pronounced sing, Anthony is right. Sonny, listen, I find the best sausages in Pattaya to be found outside the subway around 2 a.m. Oh, Sonny, listen. I tell you what, mate. I think you're new to the live show, aren't you? You're new. You're a new addition to the live show, and you tread that very delicate line. But yeah, welcome to the live show, mate. JB, if you're asking for 2 beers, it's Sing Song. Coco Road, Owl, you will be coming out with the boys, Xmas, and making high stew shorts. I won't be out in Pattaya in Xmas, mate, if that's what you're asking. I'll be out next week. And the next trip after that will be January, mate. I've done Christmas and New Year in Pattaya in 2023, and it was good, but it was pricey. The hotels were like double, the flights were double, so I won't be doing that again. Austin 1 for me, part of the trip is the build-up before you go. The excitement about the trip, planning, packing, and then the airport and relaxing, knowing you're about to have 2 crazy weeks. Enjoy, mate. Absolutely. It's so true. And, you know, the channel, the PattayaOwl channel's kind of evolving as well. So we're 10 months old. I started the channel back in January on holiday. The target was to get 100 subs for the year, and we nearly got 1,000 on the first holiday. And it was going to be a holiday channel. Then I did the attempted move. Now I'm back to doing trips to Pattaya. But you're right, the build up to the trip, you know, the booking the hotels, booking the flights, the build-up, the live shows, in itself, it makes it all very exciting, and it's good for the channel as well. And we've had lots of build-up vlogs. I don't know if any of you can tell me how many vlogs we've had since the Who Are In vlog to where we are now, but there's plenty of vlogs there that we've done. We've analysed the hell out of it. And now it's time to make the return and to start a whole new chapter and to create a shitload of vlogs and have a laugh at the same time. Coco Road, Sonny Listens is the troll owl. Well, to be fair, I'm not going to be that harsh, Coco Road. I mean, he's contributed to the live show. He's not crossed that line. He's not been timed out or blocked. So I'm going to stick up for you there, Sonny Liston, mate. I hope I don't regret sticking up for you there, mate. Farang Travels, awesome live stream. Thank you, mate. It's not finished yet. We've got over 100 people on. If you can hit the like button, it'd be amazing if we can get over 100 likes. It really would be. It'd be brilliant. Rob Time, hi Owl. Easy for me to say. Talking of beers, you tried any of the Thai IPAs? There's about 3 different microbreweries in Pats now. One below the further down Second Road. I haven't, mate, but next to the Intimate Hotel, which is just off Second Road, through one of them little cut-throughs near the massage shop, there is a brewery there, but I've never been into that. I've never been into messing around with, you know, trying different ales and that kind of stuff. I can only be true to myself. When I get a nice beer, such as a Singar or a Sing, that's all I need. I'm not one to like go to these festivals where you try all these German beers. But I am aware of the different breweries in Pattaya. So, yeah, I mean, try them out if you're into that kind of stuff. I was having some beers last night and they didn't have Peroni. I ended up having a couple of random beers and they just didn't go down very well. Ricky, what travel insurance do you get? I didn't used to buy it, but seem well, to be fair, mate, I mean, travel insurance is essential. I've always had it. My travel insurance is with the post office this time. It's an annual policy, 120 quid for the year, multiple trip. Is that the best price in the world? Probably not. And yeah, it'll cover me as far as I'm aware. I might just check into that and just make sure everything's where it needs to be. They didn't ask a lot of questions when I took out the post office travel insurance. I don't know if it's based on a lot of assumptions. I don't know. But it is a multi-trip one, and I recommend you have it because you just don't know. And I've also got insurance which the Bangkok Bank made me take out, some accidental insurance if I came off the bike or anything like that. So I don't know if that'll cover me as well if I did have an accident. Anthony, don't forget about the Pad Kapow sausage roll at the Swiss Canadian meat. Absolutely, mate. Sonny Liston, thank you, Owl Coco's over. Well, you've not crossed the line, Sonny. You walk the line, so no one's actually crossed the line yet tonight. I don't think anyone's been blocked. So yeah. But it is what it is. It's a community of owls. We don't like any infighting, Sonny. So I'm sure you and Coco can get on just fine. I'm sure you're both adults and you can manage that one. Mark Strawbridge, what's the correct name for the group of owls? I.e., like an owl, like a murderer. I don't know, mate. I just refer to it as the community of owls. I like that one. Jason RN71, it's a hoot of owls. Well, Parliament, apparently. Where is the best craft Indian pale ale? No idea. Travel insurance can be part of your bank account for around £20 a month. That's something I probably need to look into. I could save a fortune there. Similar to, I mean, I'm sure you've seen the vlog, but where I've now got the parking at Heathrow and a hotel stay at Best Western all in for 150. Wow. That is a massive saving, because before that it was like 60-70 quid for a night and then £250 for parking. So I saved myself a whopping, or you guys have helped me save a whopping £170 by doing a combined parking and hotel stay at Heathrow. So thank you very much. I'm all for saving money, and if getting my travel insurance via a credit card is going to be 20 quid a month, saying that 20 quid a month is a lot more than 120 quid for the year, so I'll look into it. Austin 1, where is the best place, in your opinion, to rent a bike, Owl? Can you not rent a helmet from them alongside the bike? Yeah, so from my experience, and I've only ever rented a bike from Pattaya Rent-A-Car in Pratumnak, not far from the entrance to Soy 5 near the 7-Eleven. And they rent bikes, great price, great stuff. The helmets, I think they can provide a helmet, but I'm just not a big fan of the helmets. They don't feel very, I'm sure they're fine. I'm not commenting on their helmets. I'm on about the helmets I've bought from various places, don't seem particularly strong. But I know the one I've bought from England is to a certain standard, so that's why I'm taking my helmet. But I recommend Pattaya Rent-A-Car if you want to rent a bike or a car in Pattaya. Runebane, welcome mate, member of the channel, thank you very much. Have you tried Leo beer? I had that last time I was in Pattaya and liked it. Unfortunately, they don't sell them in my hometown here in California. I did, mate, and I literally tried the Leo, the Chang, the Tiger, the Singar, and it was the Sing and the Singar and the Tiger which topped it for me. I wasn't a big fan of the Leo. I think, from memory, I think the Leo tasted a little bit too much like the Budweiser or something. So yeah, not for me, but this is it. We all have our own taste and what we like when we're out and about having a beer. New Scotland Lad, it's a Parliament of Owls. Parliament of Owls, that's making it sounds quite official, doesn't it? Like little Prime Ministers or MPs. I don't know if I want to be an MP, to be honest. I'd rather just be an owl in Pattaya. Bart Buzz Driver, always nice to get a comment from yourself, mate. Owl, have you ever thought about getting your teeth fixed in Thailand? I've not, no. I don't mind my teeth. Of course, I've got a little bit of a gap in the middle, but it don't bother me. Don't bother me. So, probably never say never. Never say never. There might be a time where I need to have some form of dental work in Pattaya. So, yeah. New Scotland Lad, Owl, you're an intelligent guy. You're learning all the way. Decent behaviour, respect. Nice one, mate. Thank you. Lewis Whitehouse, or Lewis, yeah, I think it's Lewis, yeah. I think a group of crows are known. Lots of talk of group of crows and Parliament of Owls. It's like a bit of an education. Ricky, £170 is equivalent to 35 lady drinks. Well, this is it. This saving, any saving on flights, accommodation, travel insurance means more money in the entertainment spend, and that's what I'm about now. How not going business class, going economy means you could save £1,000. That could be on entertainment. But there's some things in life you have to try out. I've done business class in the past, and it was brilliant. But there's no need to do it. There's nothing wrong with sitting in economy. It's fine. Nigel Jones, welcome to the live show, mate. Hi, I got back from 2 weeks in Pattaya, got the blues big time. I'm booking next week to go back in January, feeling excited again. I fully get that feeling, mate, and you're right. The best way to deal with the holiday blues when you come back from Pattaya is to think about when you can get back out there next, and that's what I did when I returned 5 months ago. I knew I couldn't just return straight away because I need to come back and knuckle down. So, 5 months of working has equaled a 2-week holiday. And the build-up is exciting. But yeah, getting it booked just makes everything better, doesn't it? It helps the holiday blues. Bart Buzz Bob, hello Owl, and chat, hello, welcome to the live show. And if you just joined, if you can hit the like button, it'll really help the Owl algorithm. Mark Strawberry says Parliament is for penguins, LOL, not owls. I think I've heard that before, actually. Trevor Osborne, welcome to the live show, Mr. Owl. What size is your case? My next trip, I'm only taking a carry-on, but need one. This is a small case. I don't know the size of it. It is very much a easily fit in the compartments above. It's a carry-on. It's great. It's all I need, really. What I have done before is I've gone with one case and come back with two, because of course you can buy a second case out there for a tenner, 20 quid, and the benefit of that is you can stick a few football shirts in or whatever it is. However, when I fly with Norse in January, that won't be the case because they're quite strict on what I can take. It's just one luggage, one hand luggage, and that's it. New Scotland lad, Owl, some of the best moments I've had have been in economy, drinks, food, turbulence, everything flying everywhere, brilliant fun. Yeah, that's it. To be fair, mate, I've not had really any bad experiences in economy. I think obviously you just get a little bit more comfort in business, but it doesn't make financial sense if you can hold out, save that £1,000 plus. £1,000 in Pattaya is a week's worth of entertainment. Michael Davis, a group of owls in Pattaya on a Friday night is called party time. Absolutely. Or, what I thought you were going to say there, Michael, is a group of owls in Pattaya on a Friday night at 8 p.m. is called a meet-up night. And I can't wait. And previous meet-up nights, we've met at the cave at 8 p.m. We're putting them beers back like there's no tomorrow. When you need a piss, yes, you have to walk a minute down the road to go and pay to use the toilet, but who cares? We're in Thailand, we're enjoying ourselves. And then it's meant to finish at 10 o'clock. It always carries on till about 11 o'clock. And then I start asking people, do you want to come to Candy Club? Do you want to come to Candy Club? Do you want to come to Candy Club? Then we go to Candy Club. It's loud, it's noisy, and bit by bit, we all go off and do our thing within Candy Club. And that finishes the night. So it's 3 or 4 hours of full-on drinking. Not everybody likes the loud music. So I get it sometimes where people leave the meet-up night and they go, it's been good to meet you. I'm going to go off to OK Metro or go to bed or whatever. You get some people who go to Candy Club, they walk in the door and they're like, oh, you know what, I'll just have one and then I'll go. And then you get some, like Michael, who end up staying the duration and enjoy the entertainment. And the entertainment, the music as well, the live music is amazing at the Candy Club, and I can't wait to return. Gunship, I can't remember, Mark, but what is the chocolate like over in Pattaya? The chocolate, you know, it's funny, Gunship, mate. It's you don't have a lot of chocolate when you're in Pattaya. It's all right. It doesn't taste the same as over here in England. You've got to get it in the fridge pretty quick before it melts. Even like when I got a Kit Kat, that didn't taste like a Kit Kat from the UK, even though it was. I don't know if the temperature would mess with it. So I definitely don't eat chocolate in Pattaya. Unless I'm at the chocolate factory, I might get a couple of cheeky nuggets, like a Dubai chocolate, something like that. Do you like your chocolate, Gunship? Or is it just mainly your sauce? Macam great stream, mate. Enjoying it. Good crack. Absolutely. And we've got over 100 people on this live show, and if you can hit the like button, I'm loving it. And this is the last live show before the trip to Pattaya. It really is. A few more sleeps, and then I'm making that direct flight. And I can't wait. The vlogging will start at the Best Western Hotel, and I will film as much as I can. The Dirty Mechanic, Mr. Owl, off to Pattaya on December the 28th for 3 weeks. I cannot wait flying with Norse from Gatwick. It's a long drive, but it's worth it. I've heard some great things about Norse, you know, as well as some negative stuff. But I'm quite open-minded. I'm going to go there and see it for myself and vlog it. And if it is an awful flight, you know, where there's no drink, no food at all. I mean, I think the deal is you've got to take your own food. So I'm kind of expecting that. So I don't know what would make it a bad flight if it was delayed, cancelled, that kind of stuff, I guess. New Scotland lad, I find the candy a bit overpowering sometimes, but yeah, fantastic establishment. It is, mate. And you know, not everyone is gonna like loud music where you can't chat to the person next to you. But what can I say? I mean, there's thousands of bars in Pattaya, and we all go to the ones that we like. And for me, you know, the Candy Club is amazing. The music, entertainment, the company, everything about it. And I don't mind if the person next to me has to shout, "Are you having a good night, Owl?" And I just have to go, "Yeah." You know, you're not going to get into a detailed conversation in the Candy Club. And there was one particular trap who really tried to do it. And I just said, "Mate, I can't hear you. Let's just listen to the music. Have a good night. Get chatting to, you know, you never know, you might find a lady friend. Get chatting to someone." So the Candy Club is very much about that, whereas the meet-up night at the cave is very much having a natter, having a chat and having a laugh. Austin 1, is Candy Club only Thai music from the band, or is it Western music too? They mix it, mate. A lot of Thai music, that's why it attracts a lot of Thais in there as well. But you have got a mixture of music. You've got, you know, Thai and Western music. But some of the Thai music is brilliant. One of my favourite songs is the Pattaya song, Pattaya, Pattaya. When that comes on, that's when you know you're in the right place, the best place in the world. It's almost like the Pattaya national anthem. Love it. Reg Viewer, so you're a bit of a groover on the Candy Club dance floor, Owl? I'm not really. I'm more of a standing at a table drinking beer, looking for a lady to chat to, maybe, even being honest, rather than a dancer. I used to be a little bit of a dancer when I was lighter. I mean, I used to go clubbing back in 2004, 2005 in Manchester, and I was like 9-10 stone, and I could pull off a few shapes. But God, I mean, if I did it now, they'd probably have to close the establishment. The Dirty Mechanic, I'll be at the M&M bar and Time Bar on LK. Yeah, I'm looking forward to calling in the M&M bar again. I've never seen Mark, so we'll say hello, have a beer if he's around. Martin Gupta, is Candy Club on Soibacow? It is, mate. It's on the corner of Tree Town and Soibacow. You can't miss it. New Scotland lad, I agree, Owl. Chocolate doesn't taste the same in Pats. No, it doesn't. And I did have a little bit of chocolate when I lived out there for a couple of months. But even like, I think it was a Twix, didn't taste the same. I have heard you can get a Mars bar out there. I've never had a Mars bar in Pattaya, but I've heard you can get them. Matt Saunders, you must be buzzing for your trip. What day are you flying out? So I'm flying out in time for the next meetup night on Friday. I'm not giving the exact date because I have got a couple of weirdos lingering around who would love to know the exact flight date and all that nonsense for their own gain, their own weirdness, their own weird stalkerish behaviour. I mean, get a life, guys. You know what I mean? So I won't be giving. I don't include you in that, mate. I'm not giving the exact kind of day I'm flying, but the plan is for me to be out, all being well, in time for the meetup night on Friday the 3rd, 8 p.m. at the cave. Gunship, LOL, Mark, I do like chocolate, but not as much as red sauce. Well, I bet you do, mate. Absolutely, you love your tomato sauce. Dave Hunter was just in Soy 7 and see a guy that looked just like you. Oh, really? So you've seen a fat, bald guy with glasses. Mike, how long 5 are staying on for Mr. Owl? I don't know, mate. We've got 113 people on the live show. A big hello. If you can hit the like button, we might even get more people. We seem to be reaching heights we've not hit for a while. I think the momentum, the curve is with the channel, and I'm so excited to bring you vlogs. And if you've not subscribed, today's the day to do it, because the vlogs start from next week, starting with the travel day vlog. Lots to come. I'll try and throw out some shorts, some pictures, and live shows. And I hope the iPhone 16 Pro Max is up for all this, because that is my main camera. I can film in 4K. I can do my live shows on it. So let's see if it's up to it. Candy Club on Tree Town Corner. Absolutely, yeah. Dirty Mechanic, you have to buy food, I think, on the flight. Yeah, that is the deal with the Norse flight, actually. Yeah, no food. So I'm not going to judge it on the fact they've got no food, because they've told me there's no food yet, definitely. John Rafe, welcome to the live show, mate. See you in Bentley's Bar for a beer. Yeah, definitely, mate. Absolutely. I love that place. Is it John? Are you John the owner, John? I mean, God, I feel privileged, mate. Looking forward to having a beer in there. And the chicken skewers. Guys, if you've not checked out the chicken skewers in Bentley's Bar, my days, that satay sauce is to die for. And I can't wait to make a return to Bentley's Bar. Rumbane, yeah, I don't dance, I sway. That's good enough. Well, this is it. You've got to know your limitations. You know, I could dance all right. I mean, I used to pull a few, different shapes, but these days, I mean, seriously, I could not do it. Where are we? New Scotland Lard, dirtiest Norse, buy food on the flight. And it is £100 less for this Norse flight. Would I rather pay 100 more and get the whole onboard service? I don't know. Yeah, nice one, John. Good to have you on here, mate. I don't know. I think I know what to expect from Thai Airways and Eva Air and Emirates. Let's see what Norse brings in January. And I'll be able to tell you if it's worth paying that £100 less. Because if it is worth paying, I'll do it again and again. Because £545 to fly direct from Gatwick to Bangkok seems pretty good to me. Mark Saunders, in your opinion, is Triangle Bar better than Candy Club? No. I think I've been in Triangle Bar 1. I know it's got an amazing reputation. I think they actually make you buy 2 drinks, or is it buy one, get one free or something like that. I've not spent many nights in there. I think I've spent one night, but I really love the Candy Club. Maybe I should give Triangle Bar a go, but my instant answer was no. But it's only fair if I give Triangle Bar a bit more of a go before I make that, the final conclusion. And we all have our favourite bars. And Candy Club has a special place now. So Mark, Triangle in Pothole has fantastic music. It's a tough call between Candy and Triangle. Interesting, yeah. I will give Triangle a go. I will give it another go. I did go in there. I wasn't in there long. Gavin Owl, you might hit 1 million views on the channel out in Pattaya. Well, what are we on now, Gavin? How many views are we? Is it 800,000? That would be amazing, because if it is around 800,000 views, I think I have it 250,000 views within a 28-day period before. So I don't want to jinx it, but it's possible if we're 200,000 views short. Let me know, Gavin, mate. I can't see it from this end at the minute. Bartbuzz driver, Candy better try. Well, I'd never describe Bartbuzz. I'd never describe the triangle as that. I know a lot of people love it, to be fair, mate. But you know what? You're entitled to your opinion. I take it you've been there and it's not for you. Mark Saunders, I'm coming out back to Pattaya around mid-November. Just hope direct flight prices are not too crazy. March, Robbers, you can't make it to the meet-up, but if anyone does a middle March, Well, this is it, mate. So if you can make the meet-up night, that'll be great. There's going to be a fair few people there. We're going to put on some food and some bangers as well. And actually, what I loved is the Cave contacted me and asked if they'd like to make it into a bit of a food kind of party thing. And I said, yeah, I'd like to get some bangers from Time Bar as well. And they went, I tell you what, we'll sort that. Leave that with us. And I just love. And then these are the ladies from the Cave. They really are lovely people, Rinda and the team. And it's the same team as well. So I can't wait to come back and to see them all. But they're arranging that for me without me having to do anything. So they are amazing. And hopefully we can bring in some decent money and business for the bar on that Friday night. Dirty Mechanic Norse are now flying direct from Manchester now, also from November, I believe. Oh, that's news, mate. I didn't know that. I did not know that at all. I mean, I'm in kind of East Midlands now, so I can get to Heathrow in a couple of hours, probably similar time to Manchester, but it doesn't make a massive difference. Where I once lived more Manchester way, and I always used to fly from Manchester Airport. So if I was in Manchester, which I'm never going to be in Manchester, I much prefer it where I am, then I would have flown from Manchester Airport. Whatever's easiest, really, isn't it? P.S. Do you get a taxi from the airport, or like me, save money and get a buzz? Well, on this one, mate, I actually don't go to save money. I mean, I've built up a really good relationship with Jojo. It was actually thanks to Jeff Carter who recommended Jojo, so I can't take credit for actually coming across Jojo. It was through another YouTuber, Jeff Carter's recommendation. Since then, over the year, I've built up a good relationship with Jojo, and she's amazing. So Jojo's picking me up from the airport next week and taking me to Pattaya, and she usually charges me around 1,400 baht from the airport to Pattaya, and that's a tradition now, and she likes being on camera as well. And I know I've had maybe 10 of you guys email me over the last few months asking for her contact details, so she's probably got a bit of business off it as well. Not that she needs PattayaOwl to help her, but it can only be a good thing. Red Viewer, Grant, the owner of Candy Club, has been a couple of YouTuber interviews. What sort of age? I really like Grant, by the way. So I've met Grant in person. I think what he's done for Candy Club and the bar he's got is bang on the money. It's really leading the way, isn't it, in Pattaya? So he obviously is a very cleaned up guy. He's a proper gent as well, and I'm looking forward to having a beer with Grant when I get over there, if he's around. I think he usually pops in. I think it was a Wednesday night last time he was in there, but I don't know when he goes into his bar. But it'd be good to see Grant again and have a beer with him. I don't know what age he is though. New Scotland lad, mark prices for Mifo definitely going up right now. Hopefully you'll get a good price. Well, what I've found so far is when I've searched for flights, the London prices always came out cheaper. So I had no desire to click on Edinburgh or any other one because London came out cheaper, and I quite like it. I quite like going down to Heathrow. New Scotland lad, yeah, Jojo is brilliant, absolutely. Mike, I paid for my flight direct with British Airways 3 weeks ago from Gatwick 665. I think that's a decent price for a direct flight. 500-600 quid. I'm sure back in the day it might have been 400 for a direct, 300 for a connecting, but then them times have changed, haven't they? Skygirl84, will you meet up with Jeff Carter if he's still in Thailand? I don't know, mate. I've never spoke to Jeff Carter. He's obviously a very good YouTuber. If I was to bump into him, I'd definitely see if he wanted to have a beer. But yeah, I don't have any contact details for Jeff Carter, really, no. Stevie D, if you do if you do live in the start of November, I'll go to the cave. If you do a live at the start of November, I'll go to the cave that night, get you on the big screen. Ah, right, okay, yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah, that'd be great. Get us on the big screen. That would be awesome, mate. And I hope you're well. It'd be good to catch up with you and see you in Pattaya, mate. It's good that we've both got that interest in the same thing, which is Pattaya, Thailand. Who would have thought it? Right, everyone. Well, this has been probably one of the best live shows for a very long while. I'm sure we can build on this momentum. Some of the live shows, when I'm in Pattaya, can reach numbers of up to 200 on a live show, whereas today we've done about 120 at peak, which is really good. So let's continue the momentum. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do. Now is the time to do it. Yeah, there's no more build-up vlogs. That's it. It's now the actual vlogs. Travel days coming next week. If it's not posted, be patient. I'll be editing probably at 41,000 feet in the air, going 500 miles an hour. I'll be editing it, so expect the vlog to be out. But if it's not out when you think it's out, it will be soon. Don't worry. Right. And we're going to start wrapping things up. 2 hours and 10 minutes, one of the longest lives ever. Really good live show. Thank you to everyone who has liked. Drop us a like on the way out if you've not already. Subscribed to the channel, commented, sent me a buy me a coffee. A lot of you have done that tonight. Thank you to everyone who's done that. There's lots more money in there for some bangers and beers. Much appreciated. And I'll read out, easy for me to say, the final comments and questions, and we'll start wrapping things up. And I can't believe we're still holding over 100 people. Absolutely amazing. Jeff Carter is a legend, very popular, nice guy. Yeah, I agree. Stephen Kaful, safe travels. Thank you, mate, and thank you for the buy me a coffee as always. Much appreciated. Thank you, Wolf, mate. Nomya Inspector, cheers. Yeah, cheers. Good to have you on here. New Scotland lad, thank you so much. I will see you in the hotel. Take care. Fair enough. I think you stayed at the Vogue, are you, mate? Yeah. Mark, we have to go to the Bamboo Bar. Same principle as Candy Club. Thai band, but maybe 8 times bigger. Not the same feel as Candy Club, but worth a look. Yeah, definitely, mate. We'll always love the Candy Club. We'll always go there. We'll always shout about it. But, of course, the Bamboo Bar has come up enough on the live shows for us to check it out, mate. So I'm looking forward to that first breakfast. I know you've offered to be the cameraman for one of the first vlogs, mate. So I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, Gunship, take care, mate. Enjoy that red sauce you're going to have on the burgers tonight. But you've probably already eaten them by now because we've been on for 2 hours and 11 minutes. That's right. Where are we with the comments? So, Gavin, have a good trip, Owl. Absolutely. Stevie D, nice one, mate. Thumbs up. Farang Travels, awesome live stream tonight. It's been good on it. I've really enjoyed it. So glad we've done a live show tonight. And of course, hundreds of you watch this live show after. And a big thank you to everyone who's watching after one. Anyone who sends me a buy me a coffee, anyone who gives me a thumbs up. Your support means the world. Gunship, bye Mark, see you soon. Mike, bye Owl. Jason R and 71, Java, have a safe journey, mate. Take care. Mike, safe travels first. Thank you. Farang Travels, Bamboo Bar for old people. Oh, well, I guess, are we in that category, Michael? I'm happy with that. The Owl is returning to Pattaya as a 40-year-old now. That's not old though, is it? I managed to get through the whole live show, 2 hours and 12 minutes, without even touching one Smartie. Right, everyone. Any other questions before I go? Can't believe we're still nearly holding 100 people. The Owl is going to put on Netflix. I'll tell you what I have watched recently. Billionaire Bunker on Netflix. Very similar to Money Heist. Well worth a watch. Wherever you are in the world, if you're in Thailand and you've got one of them sticks and you can watch it, whatever. Billionaire Bunker. If you can get over the voiceover, you'll enjoy it. Red View at Safe Trip Owl will be looking in. Nice one. Yeah. Lots of vlogs to come. Walks down Soyber Cow. Bark rolls. Breakfasts. Whatever I fancy doing, really. Farang Travels, when will be your first live stream in Pattaya? I don't know, mate. I don't know. they'll probably happen a lot more spontaneously, I would say. You know, if I'm sat in the Robin Hood, I've finished editing, my phone's got enough battery, I might just whack out a live stream before I go out for the night. So we'll play it by ear. I'm fairly laid back. We'll just go with it. Mike, you'll watch that tonight. Yeah, it's worth it. You know, I don't mind the voiceover thing. Obviously, it's made in Spain, I think, so they put like an English voiceover. But Money Heist was one of the biggest, most successful things on Netflix. And I'm pretty sure Billionaire Bunker is by the same people. Andy Suffolk, safe travels, mate. Cannot wait for the next video in Pattaya. I'm looking forward to it, mate. Really looking forward to the opening fest vlogs and then whatever comes after that. I can't believe we've got 90 people on still. I feel a bit rude leaving you. Nomyai Inspector, Slow Horses new series as well. Nice one. I do love a good programme on Netflix. You know, you look at the classics like Breaking Bad, Ozark. These are special programmes that I just binge watched, easy for me to say. Mike, voiceovers don't bother me. Is it better than Money Heist? Ooh, it's good. If Money Heist is there, it might be there, but it's still well worth a watch. Money Heist was very special, wasn't it? Gunship says Money Heist is one of his best TV programmes ever. Money Heist is very good. It's a very similar format in terms of, like, you know, not a professor this time, but a lady they're planning, and it goes back to the classroom kind of thing, but it just works. I'm a big fan. I'm not going to say anymore. I don't want to spoil it for you all. Nomyai Inspector, try Mayor of Kingstown. It's brilliant. Thank you. We'll have a look at that one as well. Bangkok Bound, good one tonight, Owl. Thank you very much, mate. Much appreciated. The next vlog will be Travel Day vlog next week. The next meetup is this coming Friday, the 3rd. The next live show could very well be a couple of hours before the meetup on the Friday, to answer your question. I thought quite a lot about doing a live show before the meetup for a couple of hours, maybe from the cave, I don't know. Don't worry about anyone being on camera. It'll be facing me, and it'll be before the meetup night, not during the meetup night. So potentially that's when the next live will be. Short videos will just be sent out as and when I do them. Any other stuff I do with other people, YouTubers, will just happen as it happens naturally. New Scotland lad, Owl, you're such a good communicator. People genuinely love you. Thank you, mate. Appreciate your support. Ricky, why did you only discover Pattaya a few years ago? I discovered it in 2015, watching the likes of Kevin Thailand, but I actually only made the decision to go out there in 2023, partly because I've been in relationships and I was single again. But if I'm being entirely honest, I should have gone out there in 2017. But you know what? Better late than never. Sean Williams, hi, I will fly out 25th of November till the 17th. Hope to meet you on your second trip. Sounds good, mate. It sounds good. That should land quite well with the meet-up nights on the 16th and the week after in January. Reg Viewer, is the windmill quite an expensive place to go? No, I wouldn't say so. No, it's not. It might be 90 baht or something for a bottle of Singar. I can't describe the windmill as expensive. It's not. It's not mega cheap. It's not like a 39 baht venue. Yeah, you pay for what you get. But it's the windmill 2 is my favourite out of the two. Partly because windmill 1 can be a little bit smelly with a sewage pipe. I know it's not their fault, but it runs underneath and occasionally it can get a bit smelly. Wow, we are 2 hours and 19 minutes in and I've still got 90 people. Usually what happens at this point is the numbers go down. I tell you what, where else I'm looking forward to going. Numbers going up again. Where I'm looking forward to going, and that is the Oxygen in Cozy Beach. One of the most beautiful restaurants I've ever stepped foot in. And you can go there just for a toasty or a cup of tea if you like. You don't have to go there for a full-on meal. So I'm looking forward to taking the scooter down to there. I think about 150 baht, Mike. I think. It's been 5 months, but I think so. Ricky said the Cave is a nice beach club, good choice. Well, the Cave where the meet-up night isn't a beach club, mate. That is the Cave in Tree Town. It's literally a bar. Nowhere near the beach, unless there's obviously one called the Cave. I can't believe the amount of different people we've had on tonight. Like I say, we've had new viewers or subscribers. We've had the originals. We've had a mixture of everyone. Lots of comments consistently for nearly 2.5 hours. And you guys really do make these live shows. Because if you think about it, if I didn't get any questions or any comments, I'd just be sat here eating Smarties and it'd probably end within half an hour. So we've had a consistent flow of comments all the way through the live show. And this is the first live show I've done where I've put the comments up here, but actually made them excuse me, big enough so we can actually read the whole sentence. So that really works. On previous ones, I've had like a little box and you've not been able to read them, whereas even I can read them. So let's see how many likes we've got. I can't believe the numbers are still going up. Literally, on previous live shows, they drop right down to about 30 views and then I go, but they seem to be going up. $88 likes. Can we try and get that to 100? That'd be awesome. A cheeky like. Give us a cheeky like. Oops. Ricky, thought you were referring to the Cave Beach Club John TM. No, mate, no, it's a cave in Tree Town, just off Soybecow. New Scotland lad, would you consider doing a bar crawl with Trevor? I like Trevor, you know, I've bumped into him a few times. Always been a proper gent with me. I'm not a big fan of bar crawls, to be honest with you. I will do one if Webby's doing one. But maybe. I'll certainly call in the buzz in for a beer. 89 likes, that's alright, isn't it? Be nice if we had 100. You have to stay on for another hour. Michael Davis, Mike was there last night, 250 baht. Oh, really? Red Viewer, can you count from 1 to 10 yet in Ling? I can't, mate, now. Is it really, Michael, is it really 250 baht? Wow. This is why it's important for the owl to get to Pattaya, so to remember. And obviously prices change as well, of course. AC Patch, just like, forgot to do it from the start. Much appreciated. It all helps. It helps the owl algorithm, of course it does. 93. 93 likes, and we've got 93 people on. It would be nice to get it to 100. I might stay on a little bit longer if we do. I've got a Smartie in the back of my throat. I've not got a cold or anything. Coco Road, Owl, have you ever had a soapy massage? I haven't, but I have made a promise to subscribers that in the first week I'm going to go for one. I'm going to have a soapy massage for the first time. Do I go to the one near Siam at Siat? Do I go to classic one or one on soy honey? Probably soy honey. I think that's the place to go, isn't it? 95 likes. But yeah, good question, Coco Road. It's about time the owl experienced a soapy massage. I mean, it's a big part of going to Pattaya, isn't it? And I've not done it in 2 years. Right. Any more questions? 2 hours and 24 minutes and 39 seconds. Almost 100 people on the live show. It's 7:25 in the evening in England. Should we see what time it is in Pattaya? I'm sure Michael can tell us, but I'll just have a quick look, see if I can beat you to it, mate. Oh, 1:25 in Pattaya. I mean, that's still early, isn't it? Let's face it, you know. I'd probably be stumbling out of Candy Club at this time, even though it's open till later on than that. But usually 1:30 I'm well gone. I'm thinking about either getting a Chomp's Chinese English takeaway or going back to the hotel room. It's usually that round about that time for the owl. Mike says, defo do a soapy massage, owl. You won't regret it, trust me. Right, Mike? You've said that now, Mike, so I'm going to try it. Chelsea boys in the house. Have a great time, pal. I'm there in November. You know what? It was an absolute pleasure meeting you in Bentley's Bar. Proper gent. Bought me a drink. Didn't have to do that. Absolute pleasure to meet you, mate. And I'm flying from Heathrow next week. And hope to bump into you on a future trip, mate. I'm going to try and get out to Pattaya as much as I can. Of course, I'm out next week, which is October. I'm out there in January. And then who knows after that? Have you visited M&M Bar? Really nice bar, great staff. I have, mate, yeah. Mark, the owner, wasn't there. But I'll try and catch him this time round. Mark Saunders, not been to Candy Club yet. We'll check it out on the next trip. It's great. And if you don't like it too loud, too busy, go there a little bit earlier, about 8 o'clock. I don't do that, but I've heard it's quieter. I like to go there when it's hammered. Paul Cannon just liked to get your 100th like. Wow, brilliant. 100 likes on the live show. That is good. Thank you. Much appreciated. Andy Suffolk enlightened me. What is a soapy massage? Well, maybe you guys can have that chat later, but it essentially is a massage with soap and bubbles without getting into too much detail. Ricky, which is better, Mist Republic or 808? I don't know, mate, but you just reminded me, actually. There's somewhere on Second Road, isn't there? Is it Myth Night or something like that? Complex of bars. I enjoyed myself there for a couple of cheeky ones as I was making my way up to Soy 7. So I'll be going there. It's all these little places to go. I say little. Brilliant places. The likes of LK Metro, Myth Night, Walking Street, Lenke, Pothole, Soy Diamond, and you wonder why we need to be out there for weeks to really fully enjoy all the entertainment. I hate it when you get a Smartie stuck in your throat. Matt Saunders, you should have a meal at Flame near your hotel. Excellent food. And that I agree with, mate. I had a chicken burger and a strawberry milkshake from the Flame on one of my last vlogs when I was there. I called it Flaming Friday. And it came to around 300 baht for that meal, and it was amazing. So I will be going back to Flame 100%. Really good. Coco Road, UB New York Pizza Owl, best pizza in town. I don't think so. I've been to Bronx Pizza on Soy Bacau and had a cheeky slice of margarita for 100 baht just to try and sober up midnight. But yeah, New York Pizza, I don't think so. New Scotland lad, soapies are an acquired taste, crazy but quite intimidating until you understand the concept. Yeah, it's going to be a new experience for the owl. I've had hundreds of massages, but I've never had a soapy. What's always put me off is like the 3,000 baht plus up front. But I've made a promise I'm going to do it this time. We're going to go for it. Ricky, referring to nightclubs in Walking Street, also you seem or of a foodie there. Well, to be fair, mate, I like everything about Pattaya. You know, food is a massive part of it. Entertainment is a massive one. We talk about nightclubs. I'm not a clubber, but I do appreciate how good Lucifer is on Walking Street. It is really good. And you don't have to go crazy on the stage or the dance floor. You can just get chatting to people. That's what I love about Pattaya. You can pretty much chat to everyone. Coco Road, New York Pizza on 3rd Road next to the Vogue Hotel. Oh, right, cool. Give it a go. The chicken wings with frank sauce and blue cheese dip are unreal. Thank you, mate. This is why I love the live shows. I would have never, well, I might have come across it, but New York Pizza, 3rd Road, not far from the hotel that I'm staying. I'll just have to take a right onto 3rd Road rather than a left onto Bacau. Nice one. Appreciate that one, Coco. Normally, Inspector, I thought soapies were 4 to 6. Yeah, the prices vary, mate. I've come across where a soapie's been 3,000 baht. Mark Saunders, Mark, so you prefer gents clubs or a go-go? I think I prefer gents clubs. I mean, I love daytime drinking. I love Cat Flaps. I think that's a great, spacious venue with aircon, cold beers and great entertainment. So I'm a big fan of gent clubs. In terms of what I prefer, I think gents clubs probably tops it, but that could change because the go-go's are very much part of the evening, same as the nightclubs and the live music bars. So yeah, it's a tough one. Food is a massive part of Pattaya. I absolutely agree. Well, it is. It's just so nice, isn't it? Especially if you like Thai food. Or, I mean, even if you didn't like Thai food, the Western food's nice. You've got places like Mambo Yo-Yo on 2nd Road where you can get a massive chicken kebab with big thick peppers on it and big lumps of chicken on a massive skewer for like 250 baht. So you can get some really good food. People are talking about Flame right now, maybe worth a look, Owl. Yeah, I've been before to Flame and I'm definitely going back, 100%. Papu Ponty 65, great show, Owl, safe travels and smart choices. Thank you very much, mate. Mike, what was the restaurant again called where you had breakfast with Webby next to the Copper Spoon? And they do a cracking breakfast. The sausages, the bangers are the thin ones, but they're not the hideous hot dog ones. These are some of the best bangers in Pattaya. Yes, not as good as like Bentley's and Time Bar where you've got a big thick banger, but very tasty sausages. Rumbane, I love night markets for food, always so good. And I'm so glad you've mentioned that, mate, because Jomtien Night Market is utterly amazing. So good. I think a couple of times I went there on the scooter, parked up on Beach Road, into Jomtien Night Market, and there's everything on offer. I think I went for some spring rolls, which were, once you had one, you wanted another and another. I then got a pizza made up, an oven-baked pizza with tuna on it. That was like 100 baht for a full pizza. Amazing. If you've not been to Jomtien Market, go there. And it's great if you want that to be your night as well. Like, there was times where I didn't want to go out, believe it or not, and I just wanted to go and get some food, then back to the condo. So I'd go to Jomtien Night Market, I'd have some cheap, delicious food, and then I'd go back to the condo. And also, just obviously, we've got Rumbane there, a member of the channel, so there will be membership videos as well. It's not something I've been pumping out a lot of while being in England, but yeah, so to become a member, you can be a member, and there will also be some member videos, so yeah, check them out as and when. It won't change the number of videos going out to the main channel, but there will be a number of short member videos, so it's well worth joining to be a member. David B, good to have you on here, mate. Good to have you. So how are you saying you like your sausages thick? Just playing. I do, mate. Yeah, I do prefer a banger at Time Bar. But then again, in terms of the flavour of the banger at Copper Spoon, the Copper Spoon is up there. But yeah, Bentley's and Time Bar certainly know how to do a sausage. That is fair. Mike, I will go to Copperstone. I'm staying at an Atlanta hotel at the minute. Might change it to the Vogue because Atlanta has not got a swimming pool. Yeah, nice one, David B, mate. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. The Vogue, I mean, I can't 100% say either way what the Vogue's going to be like. I mean, I'm really excited about the Vogue. I was impressed with the location. I was impressed, even though they didn't let me film at the Vogue, I was impressed with the reception. And some of the rooms look half decent on TripAdvisor. Some of you guys have said it's well worth the money. I mean, at £20 a night, I'm super excited because what a base to have bang in the heart of the action. And I can't wait to do a hotel review on the Vogue next week. Somebody asked me, actually, they said what you're looking forward to the most, eating Thai food or the Western food. And it's definitely the Thai food, 100%. You know, the pork kapow, chicken pad Thai, the Penangs, the different types of Penangs, different colours, different heat. It's amazing. Coco Road, excellent value, the Vogue Hotel. It is. It seems it. I can only confirm once I've stayed there, but yeah. But you stayed there for your last 3 trips. Brilliant. What you want from a hotel room is you want it to be, you know, clean, double bed, the basics, air conditioning, fridge, security box, safe, secure. Not too oldie worldy, it doesn't have to be super modern, but it needs to be a fairly neutral, kind of clean, modern space, doesn't it? That's all I'm asking for. Doesn't have to be posh for the owl. Coco paid £800 for 31 nights. Let's work out the maths on that for you, Coco, then. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, that's 25 quid a night, and that's high season. I'm paying about 20 quid a night in October, so it's there or thereabouts, isn't it? I think my target when I'm booking a hotel for Pattaya now is between £20 and £25 a night. For me, it has to come within that time frame, at least for the next 12 months. I mean, inflation might change that, who knows, but so the Vogue is £20 a night for this coming trip next week. And in January, I'm staying at the Golden Sea, and that's £23 a night. Whereas in previous trips in January, I was paying stupid figures like 50 quid a night, 80 quid a night, unnecessarily. I mean, the LK residence, Soy Diana, is really good. But looking back, I didn't really need to be staying there and paying 50, 60 quid a night. Doesn't make sense. That's like 3 nights at the Vogue. And it is quite oldie worldy, the LK residence. I do have a lot of love for it, but it does need a little bit of a revamp, doesn't it? Golden Sea is spot on as well. Yeah, I did a review on it and it looked decent. And it's a good location, Soy Bacau, not far from Nicky's Bar, which is great for food, as we know. So we will have to see on that one. I think it would be good to stay at a different hotel on the second trip, but if the Vogue's that good, there might be a decision to be made. New Scotland Lard, I normally go for Vogue to P+, similar standard. Yeah, I mean, the P+, I did a review on that one, and it was all right. I'm not going to lie, there was a little bit of an odour in one of the rooms, like almost like a bit of a dampy smell, which put me off a bit. So we'll have to see. That's why I didn't book the P+ hotel, but generally it was all right. And a lot of people love staying at the P+. And if you don't know where that is on Soy Excite. And also on Soy Excite, you've got that great place for breakfast as well. Oh God, what's it called? Brew and something? Bacon Brew, is it? Mark Saunders, Vogue is excellent value, spacious room, decent shower, just disappointed with the swimming pool. Other than that, it's a thumbs up. Cheers, Mark. David B, I know it doesn't do me any better, but I'm so happy you dropped your price on the hotel from the... Yeah, Yeah, nice one, mate. I think I've done the right thing there. So, because I think the original plan was to stay in different hotels and it would have cost more. Whereas now I'm staying at the Vogue, 20 quid a night, more money for the entertainment, Davey B. It makes sense. And also, I'm thinking bigger picture as well. If I want to get out to Pattaya more regularly, then being smarter by booking flights around 500 quid and accommodation around 260 for 2 weeks, getting it under £1,000 is more doable. It's more realistic for the owl to go to Pattaya. The Dirty Mechanic, I've stayed at the Holiday Inn Express, was mint beds, well comfortable. Good shout out there, Dirty Mechanic, because the Holiday Inn Express is the first hotel I stayed in Pattaya when I went in 2023. It's on Soibakau. It's about 2 minutes from the Rum Runner. It is a great hotel, great value. I think I paid about 35 quid a night. It's amazing. I mean, getting the Holiday Inn or a Travel Lodge or a Premier Inn here in England, you'd be looking at £135 a night. Great location, very modern. I highly recommend it. The only criticism would be some of the walls are a little bit thin, and some of the walls have got doors to the next room. But yeah, a great shout out to the Holiday Inn. And of course, you've got the Holiday Inn on Beach Road as well, which is in a league of its own. I actually did a video called Simply the Best, and that hotel is simply the best. Not in terms of value, but if you're looking for a hotel up there with the Hilton in terms of standard, the Holiday Inn on Beach Road is definitely that. Don't confuse that with the one on Soibakau. They're different. Mike Stewart, do you regret going for the 5-year visa? It's not as easy to discipline yourself in Pattaya. No, I don't regret getting the 5-year visa, because 5 years is a long time. I've still got 4 years and a bit of the visa. Who knows what the future holds? It's a great £300 well spent. Obviously, if I was able to earn enough on YouTube and be disciplined and stay out there, that 5-year visa would be a godsend, because you get 6 months at a time. You can leave the country and then come back in and get another 6 months. You don't have to worry about all the other stuff people have to worry about. It's a great visa. And whatever visa's £300 for 5 years, I mean, my God. So it's a great thing. Obviously, it won't be a great decision if I don't make the most of that visa by the end of the 5 years. But it is what it is. There's no regrets at this point. Cocoa Road, another good value hotel is the Grand Bella near Soy 7. Cool. I stayed at the Flipper Lodge for a night. That was alright. Wasn't amazing, I've got to be honest, but good location. Dirty Mechanic, I'm staying at the Bedtime. Well, cheap, no pool though. Fair dues. Ricky, 500 for return flights. How? £545 I got with Norse Airlines flying direct from Gatwick to Bangkok in January. So I say it's 545 is the price I got, not 500, mate. So it's possible, and you can get under 500 for a connecting flight if you look hard enough and you're prepared to have a longer connection. But Papu Ponty 65, that tells you how good your show is. Oh, thank you, mate. New Scotland lad, Owl, when you've got 100k in your account, do business and big money hotels. This is just an excursion right now, and let live. Absolutely. You know, I'm there on holiday, enjoying holiday. Who knows in the future? Cocoa Road, D Beach Hotel, that looks over Soy 6, the top hotel, and the hotel the other side of Soy 6. Yeah, I've had a decent meal at that D Beach as well, by the way. They've got a cracking restaurant overlooking the beach. I'm going to finish off with these questions and then we'll wrap things up. So, Mark Saunders, so I was in my local town yesterday, thought I'd pop into the travel agent. I saw quoted 1,070 for a direct flight, think I'll book online. Definitely get it cheaper, you will get it cheaper, mate. Jason Iron 71, a good hotel is page 10 on Soy 10. A great location, staff are fab. David B, 5-year DTV is the smartest move if it fits your work and pleasure lifestyle. It's what I would get. Absolutely. And what people also need to remember is, you know, to make money and to create videos in Pattaya. I mean, I think even though it's a grey area and I don't go around waving fingers, you know, I don't give a monkeys, I just mind my own business. But I think legally as well, having a DTV allows me to go and create videos and earn money on my holidays legally. So I'm actually benefiting from the DTV right now, like next week. So it's not all about having to stay there 6 months and enjoy every minute of it. Actually, me making vlogs next week in Pattaya is using my DTV. Ricky Norse isn't like having a 12-hour flight with Ryanair. Oh, that's a good thing then. Right, everyone. 2 hours and 44 minutes and 51 seconds. And finally, the numbers are now, they've dropped to 80. We're slowly going down. So I am going to wrap things up. I'm half tempted to stay on to the 3-hour mark. Let me know in the comments. Should I do it? Have I got another 15 minutes? I've never done a live show for 3 hours before. I've never done it. Can I hang on another 15 minutes? I can't even feel my legs. I can. Not had these for a while. Oh, Mark Saunders says stay. I'll go with the majority. Do I stay on to the 3-hour mark to do the first 3-hour live show? Or do I finish at 2 hours 40, 2 hours 50? Mike says stay. Ricky says do it. Well, yes, please do it. Do it, Owl. Great vlog, Owl. Very entertaining. We love the Owl. Right. I'm going to stay on to the 3-hour mark. But at the 3-hour mark, I'm going to wrap things up with my outro and go straight off. So, we've got 14 minutes. Walter's live. When do you leave? Next week, mate. I'll be in Pattaya, all being well, for the meetup night on the Friday, the 3rd of October, 8 PM. When do you leave Thailand? A couple of weeks after I actually arrive. It's just a 2-week holiday, mate. David B, £5 coffee, 5 minutes. Well, there you go. Red viewer, have you lost many pounds on the diet? No. David B, 15. Basically, it's 2 hours and 47 minutes and 11 seconds. When it gets to 3 hours, I'm going to sign out. Stick on Netflix and watch something decent. But I'm going to actually stick it out for 10 more minutes because I've never done a live show for 3 hours. But it's been one of the best live shows I've ever had. The comments, the interactions, over 120 people. Love it. But no, I haven't lost many pounds. I haven't been trying to work out or diet particularly well. I mean, I've had a lasagna for tea tonight. That isn't the best. Woods is live, fly Eva. I've flown Eva before, actually, in, when was it? I think it was June 2023, and I was impressed, actually. Mark Saunders, you need to cut down on the chocolate, mate. Get trim for the lovely time. Okay. Can I just have a couple more Smarties, mate? New Scotland, you're an absolute taskmaster, Owl. Thank you, New Scotland lad. Much appreciated. Matt Saunders, Eva is great. It is, isn't it? It's really good. New Scotland lad, you're an absolute inspiration. Oh, mate, lots of compliments. Thank you, New Scotland lad. Much appreciated. Great vlog, very interested. Well, so, how exciting. Next week, I'm staying at the Best Western. I don't know if any of you guys have actually stayed there, but it's right near the runway. It's on Bath Road, which is the main road in London Heathrow. I think it's the old Holiday Inn Express, I believe, and it's 150 quid for a night, including 2 weeks parking, which is a cracking deal. And I'm looking forward to that, and that's where the vlogging starts. Ricky, will Pattaya have Oktoberfest? I have no idea, mate. No idea what that is. Yeah, Eva is great. Mike, I lost 35 pounds in 4 months. I'm ready for Pattaya. Nice. Well, good for you, mate. Mike Stewart, do you think Darren Drone will return to the UK? In his videos, he looks... I don't know, mate. It's up to him, isn't it? The good thing about anyone is you make your own choices. I mean, I had to make the tough decision. I'm not saying this is the case for Darren, only he knows that, but I weighed up the data for me personally, and I couldn't see where the income was going to come from. I'm very grateful for everything I earned on YouTube, but it wasn't enough. Hey Owl, this is David B. Did you say you had booked your second trip too? I'm there December to April. Yes, mate. I'm there on the first meetup night in January. It's the 16th of January. So I'm there that week for a couple of weeks. So if you can come along to one of the meetup nights, that'd be good if you're around. Walter's Life, I'll go to visit M&M Bar first days. I'm going to check it out again. I have been there, and I've had a beer there. But it'd be good to bump into Mark, the owner, and say hello. So yeah, pretty much got everything. Everything is organised. Passport, some money, some cash. I've got my Wise card. I've got my Revolt card. I've got my Bangkok Bank card, app. I've got apps for all of them as well. I've got my DTV visa printed out. Ready to use. The DTAC, I'm going to do online in the hotel the night before. That'll be included in the vlog. I've got my clothes. I'm going to have my helmet for the bike. So, pretty organised. Yeah, pretty organised. And this is your 9-minute warning, everyone. Thank you very much to help me get to my first 3-hour live show. Can't believe it. I think 2 hours 20 is probably the longest. David B, January, nice. I'm there December and come back in April. Fair dues, mate. Not to worry. No doubt you'll catch me at a future meetup. Or maybe you might just see me walking down Soy Bacow like some people do. I love it when subscribers shout, say hello. I was walking down Soy 11, Soy Honey once, and a subscriber wanted to be the cameraman for 10 minutes. That was good. It's always good having a cameraman. New Scotland Lad, 9 minutes. Let's go, guys. Love it. Let's see how many likes we've got. Ricky, enjoyed your life eating mango sticky rice. Nice one. Mike, 1 more hour. I wish I could. I think 3 hours is the perfect time to finish the live stream. Mega live stream. Thanks, Frank Travels. Yeah, Ricky, enjoyed your live and you're eating mango and sticky rice. Nice one, mate. David B, does the Wise card add more flexibility in payments or just having the phone app? So, good question, mate. I mean, I've obviously got the app and I always use the app to transfer money to my Thai bank account. But someone mentioned it on a live show that if you get the card, if you ever need to withdraw money directly from your Wise using the bank, the ATM, if my access to my Thai bank account was no longer, then you can draw money directly out. And it works out to be quite affordable. You still might have to pay the small fee, but it's still decent. So it's more of a backup plan, really. I hope I don't have to resort to using my Wise card, but I thought I'd just get one. So I've got it. Got the Wise card, got the Revolt card, and hopefully they won't need to be used because I've got the Thai bank account. But I've got them in the wallet, so I'm trying to get prepared. I'm expecting the bank account to be shut while I'm there. It might not even happen. Steve K, 26 more days to Pattaya for me. Well, that'll soon be here, mate. Just over 3 weeks for yourself. Mike saying 2 days for him. So many people who have got their trip booked, planned, exciting stuff. New Scotland Live, 110 likes, fantastic. A nice one, that's all right, isn't it? Anthony, will you be buying new season football shirts? Absolutely. Even if I have to come back with a second case, that being the first, just full of football shirts, because I love them. And you know what? They've actually lasted the test of time. The quality, the badges, they've been washed multiple times, and I've had no issues at all. Matt Saunders, will you go to Bangkok for a day or evening? Probably not. I won't say completely, definitely no. I mean, I'm in Pattaya, that's where I want to be. There's Bang Chang I want to get to. And the ones I'm probably going to miss out on are Hua Hin, because I've done that before, and it's a long way, it's 5-hour bus drive. Bangkok, probably not. It'll be more likely a night in Bang Chang if I was to give up a night in Pattaya this time. It is what it is. I mean, I've had nights out in Bangkok and it's good, but just not. I think I'm that excited to get to Pattaya. I don't think it's on the time. Yeah, I do love the football shirts for Mike's Shopping Mall. I can't deny it. David B, I got you on the Wise card. Yeah, well, that's it, mate. It did actually cost £5 for the card. I wouldn't normally pay for a bank card, but Wise did charge £5 for it. But potentially it might come in handy if it all goes wrong with the Thai bank account. Who knows? I mean, I can draw money using my credit card from an ATM, but I believe it's a bit better doing it from Wise. You get a better exchange rate. So I've been told. I'm only going off conversations I have with subscribers and stuff. Anthony, how much do you bargain down for the football tops? I tell you one thing I can't do is bargain down on the football tops. I give up trying. I think I tried it on my first visit and then realised they ain't budging. So I get the shirts for 450 baht. I know there's other people who get them for 350 baht, but the price is the price, I think, with them. I don't know how the other guy gets it for 350 baht. Maybe it's a smaller shirt. I think I'm 4XL. But yeah, 450 baht, if we do a quick conversion on that for a football shirt of high quality, arguably the same, if not better quality than, the ones you buy here over here, is £10.45. So I'll happily spend 50 quid, buy 5 shirts and bring them back. The only time one of them's gone wrong is when I put it in the tumble dryer. But any shirt would do this, is the number on it started to get a bit melty and a bit sticky, but you're not going to put them in the tumble dryer. But none of the actual shirt itself was bad. Ricky, 450 baht is a good deal. I agree, mate. A 10 is a tenner. That shirt would cost 60 to 80 quid over here, I imagine. New Scotland Live, Pats for 2 weeks. Tough to travel anywhere. David B, I know you're heading out, but I wanna love Hua Hin as an alternative to my first love, Pattaya, but I heard it's too. Hua Hin is amazing, mate. It's really good. I won't describe it as boring. I think maybe after a month, I don't know. It's hard to say because I've not experienced it for a month. I just don't know. I had a lot of fun there on Soy, 80, 94 and Billabat. Entertainment-wise, and through the day there was food courts, places to eat, great scenery, beautiful beaches. I'm just not sure if I stayed there for 3 weeks would I be craving to go back to Pattaya where you've got the craziness and all that exciting stuff. It is a lot more chilled out. I don't know if I could live there, but it was so worth going. It was so worth the 5.5-hour journey on the bus from Pattaya to Hua Hin. It was worth it, but I won't be doing it on my holiday because of course it takes a good chunk out of that 2 weeks. New Scotland Live, football tops in Mike's Shopping Mall, normally 15 quidish. Well, I'm happy with my 10 quid then. Right, everyone, with 2 hours, 58 minutes, 45 seconds. we're under 2 minutes till the end of the live show. I just want to say again, this is definitely the end of the live show. As soon as we get to 3 hours, I'm going to press the button. So thank you to everyone who's joined one of the best live shows we've ever had on the channel. It's a big moment for the channel. I'm making a return to Pattaya next week. This is the PattayaOwl channel. If you've not subscribed, if this is the first time you've come along, or maybe you're watching, you've not subscribed, it's probably an idea to subscribe right now, because there's going to be lots of vlogs. I'm going to show you places to eat, where I eat, everything I can possibly show you. Hotels, travel day, the fun times, the trip, the holiday to Pattaya 2025. I think maybe the second, third time I've been this year. Who cares? But it is what it is. Ricky was a banger of a live. Thanks, Owl. Much appreciated that. New Scotland lad, brilliant. See you super soon, Owl. Nice one. David B, thank you. We'll try you in. I don't think you'll be disappointed, mate, especially if you go in there for a few days. I think you'll love it. Mark Saunders, good stream. Hopefully more coming, Pattaya. Mike, cheers, Owl. Thank you. Anthony, final trip of Thailand for the year. Make it a good one. Absolutely, I will do. Thanks for all your support. I've now hit the 3 hour mark for the first time on a live show. So I'm going to wrap things up. Amazing. So if you've liked this live show and you've not already, give us a thumbs up. Share, comment. If you've not already, please subscribe. Your support means the world. Take care. And, well, I'll see you on the next one. And guess what? This one's in Pattaya. Bye for now.